worse when Jessica killed Brittany. Sure, Jessica even wrote the letter herself. But Jessica was also a patsy, and Lewis, after all, was going to kidnap her and left her there, but Dorothy was in control of the entire operation. That makes as much sense as it sounds, because that's what the defense was trying to do. You know, each one, like all three were on trial at the same time, but each had their own lawyer, and all were saying, oh no, the other person did it though. Oh no, the other person did it though. Oh no, the other person did it though.
Defense attorneys disputed whether Kilgore was ever inside the Fallbrook house with a sex dungeon like this one, where the prosecutor says she died.
There's no DNA, there's no hair, no skin cells, there's nothing in the house. There's absolutely no evidence that anything happened in that house.
Lopez's attorney claimed the suicide note she wrote was to protect her master and mistress and was a coerced confession.
It was a circle of blame, but no matter what, all were involved. All three were found guilty. Each
Turn my stream on.
life without the
I'm
possibility
gonna turn my stream on.
I would like to take this time to thank my family, those friends that stood by me through this horrible hard time.
He's passed out already.
The love, the respect,
Yeah, I almost decided to lay down or just fall asleep for a bit.
those that know me, know I have never.
That was me yesterday. I was trying to sleep for a minute. I
Huh?
was taking a nap. That was me yesterday. I wanted to sleep for just a minute and ended up sleeping for like 6 hours.
I forgive you
So
all.
tired.
Brittany never got to go home. I'm not into this whole story. It's sad of monsters out there. Just to go, I guess it's kind of like out of this one because Brittany had a real bad feeling about Lewis and it ended badly for her. What really happened that night?
Alright, you ready?
We'll probably never really know.
Yeah, did you watch this short?
Probably never want to know.
No, I haven't watched it yet. I just saw it though. I saw the thumbnail for it.
Sinead.
Is it good?
But one final thing. Dorothy Margarino in prison became a writer, you guys.
That'd be cool.
She is the proud author of My Inside
It's
Voice.
not safe here, Kariko.
Available on Google for only $15 of your dollar dues. It was published in 2022, and the blurb described it as the poems, letters, and
Well,
short
she was
stories
trained by the
give
same people that
insight on the
her mom or
journey of
someone trained
myself
at
and
Genji.
thousands of others that include experiencing birth, death, illness, joy, and despair, while locked away from family and friends. The voice of this book echoes the voice of thousands of others who share these
Right.
same
Arcade, here we
experiences.
come.
The emotion is raw as I
Her
open up,
mask apparently is like
People
yeah,
parents
really
laugh.
good.
cry,
The arcade
be
changed
outraged,
Circuit Royal
angry,
now.
and on occasion, dun, dun,
We don't need wins on that, do we?
hopeful. It is only one
I think I
review,
do.
1 star. Wow.
I
It
need
seems
3
she's actually
wins.
written a few
Alright,
articles.
earned
and
5
books
eliminations from the
that
balcony of
have
Mason
solitary
Borsa on
confinement.
Circuit Royal.
Let's
What the
burn her.
fuck?
Or, you know
Yeah,
what,
zero
if you're
for
feeling
that, too.
adventurous, you can write
Win
her
3
in
games
prison.
in Circuit
Her
Royal.
loves
Well,
being,
you wanna do that one first?
Imagine sunsets and long walks
Win 3
along the
games.
cell block. I'm a
That balcony
47-year-old
one is just gonna have
journalist
to
and
be
author
come as you
in prison.
do it thing. I'm
Like
not fucking
self-described.
sitting
What
there.
balcony are you talking
I don't
about?
know.
remember.
I'm a textbook Gemini, classic Gemini.
The
And I've
Kaizen
learned to
Borsa or
embrace
some
all
shit. I
sides
can't
of
remember what I
myself.
said.
That's what got you here. In the past,
balcony?
I was a produce kid, and now
Maybe.
I'm a prisoner. In the past, I was a corporate trainer, project manager for a Fortune 400 tech company.
I got
And now I'm an
Kariko.
inmate clerk making 11 cents an hour. I'm not ashamed of the past or the present. It is simply parts of me. Yeah, I think though you might want to be ashamed of it. That's kind of like the whole thing. I feel like she's missing the point of what she did and why she's where she is. She's manipulating
Should I
this
put a
whole
light
story just like she did Jessica Lopez.
Is that too
It's better
much?
to have a balance.
Is that too
Thank you so much for
Is that
watching.
too
I
much?
really appreciate you taking time to be here with me, watching this whole video. It means a lot, so thanks. And I'll see you,
think I need to
as always, real soon in a couple of days, so look forward to that. But until then, please, you know, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because I love you. My dad.
Ready to heal some wounds, physical or emotional?
I'm gonna heal just my physical wounds. I'm
I will
playing
heal emotional this match.
I'm playing Overwatch. What do you think?
Whoops.
Definitely not mental. I'm losing my sanity.
Hey, you. And
That's the title of my
welcome to
stream,
Mike.
actually.
And in this whole video, we are talking
What?
traits.
The title of my stream is I'm losing my sanity
Yeah,
playing
people who just
Overwatch.
kind of, make your skin crawl. You just see
Why?
it and you're just kind of like,
Yes, I am.
Why, Genji?
Oh no,
nice folk. This is one of
Dipshit.
those.
they want him
It is
dead
to
so
early
bad.
Iowa that we shall go. I mean, it's set in modern day. The town's called early, so.
Oh no.
And we will learn all about the character, and she was quite the character. That is, still is, Tracy Richter. So, do you like
Bullshit.
Damn, I tried
Bull
to.
fucking shit, bro. I'm playing Hanzo. That means I just fire randomly until one of my heroes finally hit.
Dude, I feel like Hanzo players should start playing Kuriko, and they would annihilate, because it's like the same speed as
to
the
early
arrow.
Iowa we go? And what can I say
No, I
about
can never
early
play
Iowa?
a Eula. Too much.
Damn, Hanzo, or Genji, if he just didn't jump away like a little pussy.
It is a community of under 1,000
Hey.
people, mostly working in agriculture, like, you know, like we usually talk about cod and mollusk. Same kind of stuff for you. Mostly farmers and that kind of stuff. Everybody knows each other's beeswax. Tight knit. So then, when on one evening in December
That ball
2001,
just got near me a little too long.
rang out in the home of a family of 5,
I my heal didn't matter.
that
Hanzo's
tends
a
to get
fucking
noticed.
loser.
I didn't notice anything.
Our tank is terrible.
What was this?
Our tank is just sitting there while we're getting attacked by Mei.
Let's go. We're gonna do one healer.
Fuck it.
I'm sick of fucking
If
Hanzo.
it's too hard, I'll switch to Mercy.
There has
Anybody
been a
else here?
break-in, shots fired, and a body
Yeah,
bag
listen,
needed.
on
The home
Genji.
was of the Roberts family, made up of Michael, Tracy, maiden name Richter,
They're going,
from
it's
Tracy's
like, I don't know
previous
what the
marriage,
fuck they're doing,
and then
dude.
boy Noah and girl Mason. When the police and EMTs arrived, they entered the scene crying and screaming. Tracy and the children were safe, thankfully.
Man, are you serious?
Hey bro, if you get in front of me, I can heal you.
And well, on the
Oh my
floor
God.
was
I'm back here.
Oh no, you're fucking
It
I
was
teleported that
20-year-old
way and then you jumped away.
a neighbor of the Roberts family.
I need help.
He had been
Behind you.
shot 9
Fuck!
and he was beyond saving.
Sick, man.
Tracy, in shock, was taken to the hospital for breathing.
They're like the whole team was in
She was
front of us.
able to tell the police.
Genji's stupid ass is standing behind me going, I need healing. It's like, get in front of me. Where the battle's going on, you stupid fuck.
What the? Well, now, let's say he had a really good
Oh my
relationship
God, why?
with the Roberts.
Look at
He
this,
would
I'm
cut
telling
the
you, bro.
grass for them, they would
There's
go
like
to
no
church
thought process.
together. So is he there to
Push forward. No, wait.
intruders, or is he one of the intruders? The latter.
Have been making a mistake, you idiots.
There were 2 men that were okay.
They're just
One
running in.
was
They're just running in already.
the other Tracy, didn't know her. He was a stranger, but she was able to give a description to the police. And they never asked for money, even though
I'm dead. Hey! The fuck are you guys doing?
I'm trapped behind and
Everybody just staring at the ult flying by. There's a Mei behind you. No, all 3 of you are staring at the fucking... You were trapped, but these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Genji and stupid Junker Queen are literally staring at the ult past them.
She managed to grab a gun and shoot Justin in self-defense. Kept her and her children's lives. The other guy, he fled the scene and police their warnings. And Tracy? Hero. Not a line, you're prepared to defend her cubs. Kitty got claws. Raw, a brave woman, you know? Tracy was discharged from hospital after a few days. Husband Michael rushing back to her side. And the family had pre-organized a trip to Australia, where the husband Michael was originally from, so off they went.
Still working with someone looking at
She's dead immediately.
Again, he still has no clue who that fucking partner
It's
was.
fucking
Hey.
Now,
Go
while
to
they
hell.
were down under, the investigation continued. I mean, they had
Ridiculous,
Tracy's story and kind of match up, but they just need to,
eat shit.
dot the T's, dot the I's. And, well, a couple of things didn't exactly jive with, self-defense, really. There were 9 wounds on Dustin's body, like 9 bullet holes,
You're on your own.
from 2 different guns. 3 of them were to the head, and the angle was from above.
Alright, get the fuck out of there.
That's interesting. But Tracy, she had her story.
I could have got me.
Her truth. You
Ice
know,
blocked.
Yeah.
you really, that's my truth. You better believe it's her truth, not the truth. Not long after the murder, Tracy went to visit the publisher of the Storm Lake Times, a local paper, and was like,
I'm trying to get you, Genji.
she was mad to tell her stories to anyone and everyone who would listen. I guess I am kind of a hero, Alan does. And she told exactly what happened.
Fucking Moira just dicking on me.
On the 13th of December, at 4 p.m., Justin popped over. He lived very close by. She said she never felt comfortable with him around, but, you know, he was just hanging out. She was saved by a friend not long after
Yeah, I
he
died.
arrived, and then Justin left. However, the friend, Marie, she was supposed to stay the night. Both her husbands were out of town on business, but due to some problems and some baseball scheduling with her son Bert, blah blah blah.
I'm dead.
Doing this, you idiots.
I'm dead.
That same day, the 13th,
Oh,
at 6
Fuck.
p.m., Tracy was bathing the youngest.
Nowhere to hide down there at all.
She heard a noise downstairs. She thought, you know, Michael home early.
Hell.
I know, I'm fucking dead.
there's health right here.
It was Justin and some other guys, and they were pounding up the stairs. She ran with the baby and managed to put all the kids in the same room and locked the door before she was dragged away by her ponytail. They grabbed her and she tried to run to the gun safe, but she was choked out by the pantyhose and went
Over here, over here.
Yep.
She awoke to her kids scream. The two intruders outside trying to kick the door.
Like that.
Tracy
Yeah, that
was
was awesome.
pumped, baby, her specky's gone. But then,
Watch
from
out
Ricky
behind us. Watch out behind us.
kicked in and she cooled as a cucumber, went to the gun safe, you know, tried to unlock it after
Got it.
failing multiple times, and the two intruders on mission. Then she managed to get the gun out. Whack, whack, whack. She then got the other one, tapped
We
some
have
of
3
that. She
tanks.
started laughing. It didn't take long, Justin was dead on the floor, the other guy left.
This person is still out there. As a mother, I have the initial instinct to want to protect my children.
And son Bert backed up everything Tracy said about what happened. So as we were learning about Bert, he loved his mother a lot.
That, so many I had put my dad open the door and I
Nuts.
That was her story? Well, I heard it. I mean, that was her story kind of for a bit because maybe it will change slightly. Let's learn a little bit more about T-Dog, Tracy Rickman. For backstory, there's a lot in it. We will learn that the shooting of Justin Weedy was just the latest. In a
Where?
He's dead. He's dead. Ooh, that was so close.
Tracy chooses, you know, always up to no good. Tracy was born in May
Is she?
Right here.
1966 in Chicago. She grew into a pretty smart
I'm dead.
so much
Oh.
so that she got a scholarship to study radiology.
Oh my god.
It was while studying that she met John.
That's insane. Solo healing with mercies. That's
Look
like
at my
real
damage
fun.
and mitigation, bro.
compared to
John was the
healing with other people.
and the two hit it off so well that they soon were
Yeah.
The couple moved to Denver, where John started his residency, and the Pittman family lived nearby too. Tracy was everything that John was looking for, you know, in a woman.
This, I wish I could. Dude, you gotta look at the stream later. At that match, the soldier ulted, and I flew up to him around the pole as he jumped down. So he couldn't hit me, and when he jumped down, he fucking got annihilated by
She
Joel.
changed John to an extent. See, what happened was,
Hey,
see, John's
got my
parents,
arcade
they
games
lived
done, I
nearby, and when one day both of his parents, their credit cards were stolen.
Yep,
right,
just
and
need 10 more team kills.
respect. Well,
Dude, it really should have been 10 weekly challenges.
Yeah.
11, come on, bro.
Tracy, but John,
Nothing
no
feels
way
better than 11.
Jose
It's
Yeah,
just
was
number.
boy.
kind of being
I
separated
don't know
and
if I could
divided
get 10 for.
from the rest of his own
Yeah,
family.
at this rate,
John was
technically I
then
could, but I
all
just don't
Tracy.
feel like I could.
All Tracy's when he was around. He was a doctor. He worked
I gotta get
120 hours.
It's
Oh, we-
6,
which in
7 more
turn
levels.
then
So I
led
can
I feel like we
do
should add
cats.
2 more like team kills. I know where the fuck the other guy was. It was like just respawned.
Yeah, I think we just took a little too long to get the last guy.
Tracy went upstairs.
I thought we had it though.
Walked
Yeah.
downstairs. Pointed
Well, like,
at
where-
John.
who's the last-
John
where's he?
said, "Fuck this," and he ran
Like,
outside. While outside, he heard a single gunshot, and then Tracy walked out.
Got one more win in Circuit Royal, and we got that one.
kill herself.
Right.
John then called the police, just
I
to
need
be
2 wins.
on the
Okay.
safe side.
Oh, we can do 2 more. I don't think the
Tracy
regular
was
keys
charged
work
with the discharge
anyways.
of a firearm and sent for a 6-month psychological treatment. Not long after, the couple had a band-aid baby, Bert, born in 1990, hoping this would help the marriage, but no, nothing really changed for John and for Bert.
2 months. Being done.
But John, he had a feeling Tracy wanted to increase his life insurance policy. Okay, and he worked long hours, so Tracy would be, he could be up to anything when he was not around. So John hired a private investigator to have a do with it. Tracy was busy. She just liked dudes, like a lot of dudes. Some were up to no good. In 1992, John eventually moved the family again, this time to Chicago. Tracy was off the walls at this point. During the process of the move, their 3 dogs and 4 cats somehow got sold to an experimental lab. Tracy was responsible for organizing the pet moving. And then the last straw broke the camel's hump. This is some scary shit. One day, while at work, John got a call from Tracy. She was like, listen, I need to talk to you. Let's meet the apartment. John said, okay. Not long after that, he got a call from the private detective who was tailing Tracy. John tells
Can't
the
tell if the
private
posted or
detective
not.
Tracy wants to
A
meet
lot
up.
of people over there.
And the PI says, that's not a very
Shada.
good, smart
Owie.
idea. Because their apartment was on the east side, and the PI was tailing Tracy west. John wisely didn't go back to the...
Oh, I teleported in the perfect spot. Right where Soldier was standing, right after you ran.
Who knows what was waiting for John?
Nice little glitchy teleport there.
The divorce was finalized in 1996. When the shitstorm was not over, the custody battle for young Bert was on. Tracy would accuse John Pittman of sexual abuse, child abuse,
The Soldier 76 on their team was just mean.
Apparently what they were, false. And it was also learned that
It's
Tracy
annihilated
forged John's
other
signature on the
DPS.
life insurance document, so, well, hey. In the end, though, Tracy got hurt, and John had to pay her thousands of dollars per month in child support. Not long after, Tracy met someone online, Aussie entrepreneur Michael Roberts. They hit it off. I mean, like, really hit it off. 18 days after they first met face-to-face, they were married. Michael would move from Australia to America permanently.
Healer up there, huh?
He was just crying about Tracy. You can probably tell where this is gonna go. A few months in,
I'm gonna
Turbo
die.
was
I was trying to teleport to you.
Tracy cheated.
God, sick.
Holy shit, dude, she's
I mean, she like perfectly got away.
No, she's sniping like crazy right now.
John. Uncle Robert had only one opinion of John, and opinion molded by Tracy. Around the same time, Tracy was busy. She was always doing something. She also managed to accuse a dentist, a former boyfriend, Joseph Lapisa, of sexual assault. She
Get better
accused
with
him
the
that one
break,
time while she was under,
the anti-nade.
doing all that. Basically, she woke up and he was wanking her off her. And she tried to sue him for $150,000. Even at this early stage, Tracy proved to be not the most believable person, where they still cost him his life. So, eventually Michael and Tracy and Robert, they moved to the town of Early, Iowa. Why? In 1998. The last decade, really, pretty busy for Tracy. She didn't
kill!
really like
Where?
work.
They ran
So
away.
I guess when they moved, maybe
Oh my
Michael
god, bro.
was hoping,
Can we
well,
put some
maybe,
payload?
there's not much she can get up to
I was
in
trying
Early,
to stay on
so
it. Heal at the same time.
boy was he wrong. Soon after the move, they welcomed their first child together.
That Zenyatta's so
And then in
close.
2000, a girl.
I headshot him.
They started their own business in IT companies and became part of the community and the church. They were well liked by the people of Early. Everything was picturesque on the surface, anyway. And then came that fatal evening
Put a wall up, man.
November the 13th, 2001,
She's waiting.
Tracy Richter,
Oh, you
Roberts,
bitch. You didn't put a
became
wall
hero.
up.
She became a hero for killing neighborhood boy Justin Lee. Now Justin was a quiet kid, loved computers. He was a loner,
Was she?
simple, not someone you would think would do what he had done. So now we're back to late 2000.
What the fuck you think you're gonna do?
He rushed back to be at Tracy's side. He even offered a $10,000 reward for information on who's the other guy who broke into the house with him. But Michael, he was shocked of this happening. He considered Justin a friend. Why would he do this? Tracy said, that this didn't seem like it was about money, that it seemed like they
No,
were
I got sniped.
This was just murder. But why? Maybe there really just is nothing to do in early, or maybe somebody
Fuck out of here,
put them
bitch.
up to it. What? If
Going
Justin
back.
was hired? This was a contract. He mentioned this to Tracy. What about that dentist? Joseph Spisa. There was a court case coming up about her accusing him of sexual assault. Maybe he wanted her gone. Tracy said, that's good, but I got one better. I know who this was. I know who put Justin up to this. Ex-husband.
Easy dubs.
Heard.
Yeah.
You see, Justin's car had been parked outside the Richter home. He was just, popping in the village, just like
Every game,
inside
bro.
Justin's car, they found a pink notebook. In the notebook, Justin wrote on a mysterious fellow named John with
There's nothing they could do.
and 11-year-old Bert. Now, it was written in Justin's handwriting.
Hey, Oh shit. Ray Richards said, Nick, answer your phone. Need to see Kimmy.
Would never have met. And even if they had somehow met, why would John Pittman hire Justin, a 20-year-old loner computer kid, to kill his ex-wife? Doesn't make sense at all. The police thought the story smelled like
Yeah.
I see him 3 weeks.
She was
That
sticking
son
to
of a
that
bitch.
story. Tracy was happily pointing the finger at her ex-husband, John Pittman, and everybody laughed that up. The media, she appeared on the Montel Williams show. Unfortunately, don't have a clip. Well, the police just thought everything was very fishy, and none of this added up. Eventually, though, there wasn't really enough to go on, and it was closed as a self-defense shooting. Case closed. Tracy stayed married to Michael, and life went on. But as you've seen so far in the story, it won't stay boring for very long.
I need 2 more games.
Roughly a
There's,
year after the
and
shooting,
2 more
on
games.
Thanksgiving Day 2002,
You
a
need 1
man
more
was
win,
discovered
don't you?
unresponsive at a graveyard near Burley. It was Brett Weedy, Justin Weedy's father. He had shot himself by his son's final resting place. He left a note saying his heart was broken after Justin's death. He cried every day. More tragedy for the Weedy family. Well, they wouldn't roll over. In late 2003, they filed a wrongful death suit against Tracy. It was dismissed, however, in 2005. In the meantime, Michael and Tracy's marriage went south. Tracy had more affairs, they talked, same old story.
You did. He's not answering me now. I don't know where he went.
Of course, Michael, would be the one ending up in police custody after these fights, where Tracy would come to his rescue, taking him back from the police, taking him home, where the cycle can continue again. Michael, after a time, believed his time was running out as long as he was with Tracy. He thought on multiple times she came very close to ending him. Around that same time, Michael began to severely doubt Tracy's version of events during the Justin Weedy shooting, and he went to speak with the investigators.
That will be one. Hey.
In 2004, Michael, like John, had enough. He filed for divorce. In the meantime, Tracy, of course, accused him of abuse, of child abuse, of being just a horrible person. She's not even
Alright.
original.
Hello?
Like, this is exactly what she accused John.
I'm fucking the iPad's like it charged at 100%, but it wouldn't turn on.
Tracy had another trick.
I'd like plug it in to charge it, and then like the screen lit up. I was like, okay.
Tracy went to the police. Ooh, you know,
It's weird.
actually wasn't
It
John
is weird,
behind the attack.
but it's working now.
It
And
was
it's at
Mike.
100%. So.
Michael, who just so happened to be out of town when it happened. What more do you need? Tracy told the police that Michael talks
I wish
in
that
his
I can go to
sleep.
the shop,
Get a load of this, and he
but
was
I
still
think
being
my count
he told her
merge
everything, you know,
is never gonna happen.
while he was
Yeah,
asleep.
apparently there's like I saw someone who was in queue. It was like
She would
480,000.
tell anybody who would listen that Michael was responsible
He
for
was
the attack. He's the one
480th.
who put Dustin
480,000.
and his brother up to it.
I don't know how to say it.
He was a crazy person.
Thousand?
He was crazy. In 2007, the divorce was finalized. Tracy, despite Michael's best efforts, got the kids. From there, Tracy took the kids to
story is
Omaha,
fucked up.
Nebraska. Michael
This guy always
was
does the most fucked
not
up
too far
stories.
away,
Yeah,
you know,
this
trying
one's
to be
bad.
close to his
Hey, man.
children.
I guess
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
lady had a neighbor
Wait
boy.
a second.
This
See,
lady had a
Tracy was
neighbor
gonna
boy who
arrive
would
and
come
would
over all
be
the time.
fired away.
And one
She went
day
to the
she
sheriff,
shot him like
right?
9
In
times.
2009,
She's like, he
and
tried to
had
kill
a
me, my
picture of
kid.
Dustin's body. She said Michael
And
planted
like
it
written in his
in
notebook
her
was
car. He
like
trying to-
some
he was trying to
guy
drive
that I don't know
Now
hired
Michael
me
cleared
to
the
kill
sheriff's
them.
office and no
And it was in
supporting
his handwriting.
anything
So they were
against
like, okay, I
Michael,
guess
and
he
they
did
thought that she was that
And
Tracy
that
was trying to
his
make a
dad-
case against him because
Because he
of
shot 9
child
times. He
support,
died. His dad ended
like
up
proceedings,
killing
they were
himself at
roommates.
his son's grave.
Basically was trying
And
to
then right
screw him
after
over.
that, the mom
Tracy,
changed
you
her
know,
story.
seeing that the police weren't interested.
Yeah,
in
and she started saying it was some
nailing
other
down
guy.
Michael Roberts to the wall. She told the
This like
lead
murder
detectives that
case I
he
was
had,
talking about.
and I quote,
It was like the police were like totally accepting it was the kid being set
Around
up
this
since
time,
written
he
in
also
his
got
notebook.
convicted
Right.
of
And
welfare
then she was like,
fraud
no, it's some
and
other guy.
defamation.
And he wasn't even in
Now,
town.
this is kind of a
He has an
weird part,
alibi.
but bear with me.
Make any
Around
sense?
this
That's
time,
weird.
talking
Yeah.
about 2010, Tracy Richter changed her name. From Tracy Richter to Sophia Therese Corina
No.
Harwood Edwards.
No, Junker, or not Junker, fucking Roadhog behind us.
She also went
Oh, now he's in front of us.
with a British accent, which I'm sure was hilarious. Just bizarre.
We're gonna lose
So
him
while she
like
was,
this.
busy trying to train ex-husband number 2 Michael Roberts for anything and everything she absolutely could, Fucker Shop Kennedy, a new prosecutor, entered the picture and reopened the shooting.
Playing against a team doing all tanks or some shit. No, please.
Mainly, Justin had been shot in the back of the head.
Our team just has a doom fist. That's all we're
This
really
was
doing.
not self-defense. This was murder. Also, there were no signs of forced entry. The Roberts, unlike neighbors, they did lock their doors, but their doors weren't busted in. They also entered without weapons. This entire scene didn't make sense. And on the 27th of
That's
July,
not that bitch.
2011, Tracy Richter was arrested for the murder of Justin Weedy.
Yesterday, Iowa law enforcement arrested 45-year-old Tracy Henry Roberts for the 2001 death of 20-year-old Dustin. Victor Roberts is charged with murder in the first-degree Class A felony, and she was currently being held in the Douglas County Jail in Omaha.
Mother of 3 is jailed for murder tonight in Omaha.
For a shooting that happened a
Oh my
decade
God.
ago in central Iowa. Take a look at
If I was
Tracy
Winston
Richter
right now.
Roberts. Her ex-husband gave us this picture. In 2001, she told investigators that she
Fuck
shot a
this
home invader.
Well, now the San Diego Sheriff's Office says new evidence proves
It's
otherwise.
like little shits just jumping around behind us. You know?
Yeah, it might be more useful.
Recently engaged. Now, Tracy Richter
Yeah.
Roberts is a murder suspect.
Damn,
10 years
sorry.
ago, she told authorities
This
she
is really
killed
4
Dustin
tanks.
Weed
This
in
is really insane.
self-defense at her home in Early, Iowa. Now, investigators believe she planned the killing herself.
It was obvious that she made every attempt to finish things out. Was very calculating how she
What a waste of an old Junker thing. What are you doing?
The arrest complaint says
Just
Richter
chase after
Roberts
you.
deliberately shot 20-year-old Dustin Weed with 2 separate handguns.
I'm gonna stay on the payload. I wanna keep moving the payload.
Yeah, keep moving it for now.
Investigators believe she manufactured and planted that same evidence in Weed's car to make him
Ah.
look like a home invader. The sheriff says only investigators and Richter Roberts know the details of that evidence. Richter Roberts
Oh my God, bro, you saved me.
father of the children of planting a crime scene photo from that Iowa murder in her car, she said to make her look bad at a custody hearing. Well, the whole story raised red flags. That's
He had a hunch that, you know, that there was just something not right.
Mr. Roberts' family, including her brother, who's a police detective in Chicago, stand by her story that two intruders almost
Damn it! I tried to
I
put the
fucking
thing
knew he was
down.
doing do it too. I saw him. He's like
Okay.
just running in like a moron.
Yeah,
The
I
only
know.
one he gets is me.
He got me too. He got both
he
of
got
us.
you too?
Yeah, he got both of us. I couldn't throw my grenade down in time. But that's the only time he'll get a kill on us. He's a fucking scrub. That's why I had to run in like an idiot and suicide.
More name change. Like doctors. She's gonna change her name again. This time it would be Heidi Joanna Frostbacker. Right? Unusual name, interesting. Where'd that come from? I hear you're barking big dog. So get a load of this, right? Heidi Frostbacker just so happens to be the same name as Michael Roberts, his new wife. So what are the odds?
Annihilated.
The trial of Tracy Richter began on the 24th
You don't even have to
of
do damage
October,
with Curry,
2011.
Her headshots are overrated anyways. It's all about those little cards.
Did not want to lose physical custody documentation of her to show that the defendant did not want the doctor. She had a strong
I'm trying, bitch.
So the defendant came up with a plan to make it look like Dr. Pittman was involved in hiring Dustin Weedy to her attorney. Dustin Weedy was at her house on December 13th. There was a pink spiral redwood that is writing. The pink spiral redwood.
Fucking payload.
Team kill Nick.
It appears to make it look like the Sherlock, although there's no case.
Damn it, so close. We just killed him a little quicker. Wasted my ult.
I never killed Roadhog in my ult, but
Well, we got kills with it, but I wanted the team kill. That's what I was saving it for.
Or to make it look like it was a murder suicide that the defendant killed her and then herself. Dr. Pittman will tell you he didn't kill this.
Tracy Richter boss rethink no thing. She lured Dustin over that day. Her friend turned up, so she had to make up an
This Toonfist is emoting.
Then,
I
when
can't right
Dustin
now,
came back
bro.
over later that day, she held him at gunpoint and forced him to write all that stuff in the journal, saying he had been fired but not bitten. Then she killed him and planted the
Oh,
bucket.
tried.
Justin was shot in
bastard.
the head for the last time 10 minutes after the previous
I
shot.
need to run.
Tracy wanted to make sure he was dead.
both decks are just shooting me in that corner.
Tracy said she was choked out by antidotes. Yeah, that didn't match her injuries. She's made everything.
Verdict form number 1 to be the jury found the defendant Tracy and guilty of the crime of murder and sexual murder. The defense counsel wished to hold the
I'm getting fucked up.
It may be over right when she was found guilty on the 4th of November 2011. Nope. She got more shit up her sleeve. On the 5th of November 2011, Tracy was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of
Motherfucker ran away.
Through every what if in my head, every possible scenario, and how things maybe could have ended up differently.
Whoop that
I
ass.
do believe that you deserve justice. I really do. But I didn't
I think
murder
this one's
your son.
easier to attack on.
In prison, she became best buddies at Hancock with a convicted child rape.
I threw my inventory to feel it down.
The
Dude, you're a freaking bot.
Creepy letter to
Reaper
and
too,
one
he
letter
can do
she sent
anything.
him, she gave him enough
Well,
information
nothing
to
happened at all.
find Michael Roberts and her own 2 kids. And was basically like, well, if something happens, you know,
2 more games.
Wink, wink.
Arcade.
She also tried, like
You want to keep doing
to
Circuit
destroy
Royal, or you want to
the
try push map?
reputations of those she said wronged her. There was a site called
Like we're
Ripoff
gonna go with the
Report.
circuit. Let's try circuit
Doesn't
again.
exist anymore, but basically, a person can publish a complaint which then stays up. If the accused person wants the complaint to be removed, a $2,000 non-refundable fee has to be paid, and the evidence of the falseness of
Also,
this
challenge
complaint
if there are for
has to be
Karika.
presented. So basically, anybody can post anything about anyone and make shite of your reputation.
Attack again,
and
yes,
Michael
bro.
Roberts were both highly impacted by this.
Oh, what is
Tracy's
this?
sunbursts, it seems she had quite a lot of control over him. She used them as a pawn then to get information about John and Michael. As for Michael Roberts, back in 2011, he got full custody of the children and moved to California with them. His plan was to move back to Australia, but that plan was shattered when Tracy was convicted, and it was ruled that she had
We need more tanks.
rights for the children. In 2014, after another long battle, Michael and his family
Alright,
successfully
how are we gonna win this without 3
returned
tanks?
to Australia.
Kids also disappoint you.
They are now safe from Tracy. They got away. Not everybody was that fortunate.
Maybe I can do more damage this time. There's no more. Let's see.
Tracy physically assaulted me.
Karika's healing is just nice though, because I can kind of throw it in the air before you get attacked, and it'll heal you as you go, and just keep spamming it. It's kind of like heal over
There's
time.
Junk rat. Junk ass.
I have been systematically drugged.
I tried. No one moved though.
I thought I was having some sort of breakdown. I was offered the very. I did not know whether it was allergy or what you say. And she said she wanted to do a trust exercise. And I thought that's something all over that. Whatever.
Junk rat behind us, dicking us. He's in this room.
And when I woke up, I was she was still on top of me. I was back at
Shit.
she asked me to take deep breaths until I pass out. She would then take the bag off my head, I would break out, and I would bust it forever because I would have it to kill them.
Now, there is a movement, albeit small, that says Tracy is innocent. He is wrongfully convicted. That Michael must have told Dustin about John Pittman, and Dustin really did try and kill him. This is led by
It's just Karika Winston combo, man.
There's also another man, some have said, could have been the second intruder, but he was cleared by the police, and
Still
I
over there.
don't believe she's been wrongfully convicted. She destroyed, absolutely destroyed the lives of many people, her entire family, her own family, even, and ultimately destroyed her own life as well by bringing it all upon herself. So I guess he kind of could say something.
Who the fuck is Junk rat?
He died. I think the Widowmaker sniped him.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this whole video. Listen, I'll see you as always real
Oh
soon.
my god, bro.
Until then.
Damn it. I tried to get you. Okay.
Never mind. In and out, in and out.
No.
Wow. No. Get up. That's it.
Get up. Wake up, damn it.
Fuck up.
Come on, man. Wake up.
You know who I am, Tracer? You the things I do to people?
The rest of what I'm collecting, the FBI suspected a desperate
headshot her, bro. She had to reset immediately. I love it. That's one little think. No, bitch. Close.
Memphis, Tennessee. On August 7th, 1990, 25 miles outside the city, a small town of Phoenix. Land developer Alan Farmer arrived home. The his wife's car,
Now,
but he decides to find the real killer.
That didn't work out so well.
dead.
His wife, no problem, no, someone out.
Damn, I tried, man.
In the kitchen, Alan spotted Bill's asthma medication on the counter. He always took them.
Winston, man. His sayings and shit.
All their closest friends nearby.
It's intense.
No one spoke to the person.
Where's the sniper up there?
Oh, she got me. Yeah, right up there.
Oh, it's a pull up here, bro.
Really?
Yeah. This looks sick up here.
I wonder if that's the balcony.
She might have had an asthma attack while working in the garden.
No, no, this isn't even the map, is it?
He searched the grounds of their farm.
No, no, it is.
No sign of Bill. He was about to call the police when his telephone rang. It was a man speaking with an Asian accent.
Yeah,
So easy.
on a roll.
The caller demanded a $100,000 ransom for Bill's safe return.
Oh, man, I was hoping 3 in a row. Are we trying to play Winston?
That'd be crazy.
But he didn't explain where to take the money. Before he
The
hung up.
golden gun soldier. Haha.
Stunned, Alan immediately called the Shelby County Sheriff's Department.
I was over there scaring the widow away. She like ran back into the spawn.
Now what do you need? What else do you need?
I still need one more win in arcade.
One more win, okay.
We got 6 or 7 right now.
He did not recognize the
Might as
voice of the caller, and
do
did
it
not
on
know
this
anything
fucking server,
about what
whatever.
had harmed
It's
Bill.
too bad roll mastery isn't arcade.
As the
Yeah,
interview
if only
continued,
there's roll queue.
agents from the FBI's Memphis field office arrived. Each is about 30 miles from both the Arkansas and Mississippi borders. If
Oh,
someone
no.
took Bill across
Oh,
state lines,
shit.
the FBI would take the lead, since transporting a victim state to state is a federal crime.
Oh, man.
Roberts explained he last saw his wife that morning.
Fucking, let's gonna go fucking with Winston again. I don't care. He can do the lead.
She's basically a DPS.
As they had every morning for 43
It's a
years.
glorified DPS. Alright, here we go.
At 10, Alan left
Yeah.
a prospective out-of-town buyer for a profit.
Should be good.
Hey, Chico, do you do a lot of office work?
No, why?
The buyer, a
Because
man
you
named
always
Sam
leave a
White,
paper trail.
had called the day before, making an appointment to see the property at 10:30
You hear that
that
line?
morning.
I did. I heard it. It's kind of disappointing.
He said he waited for over
I like
an
it.
hour.
This Winston for you.
Here we go again. Shields up.
I like that he makes fun of. He's like making a joke about her papers.
He spent the rest of the afternoon laying sod at another of his development properties. The investigators
I feel like we just let him push up to this corner.
I hit a headshot. I love that. That hurt someone.
showed them Bill's asthma inhaler and said if she suffered a serious attack without it, she could die. They needed to find her immediately.
Let me balance you out.
Looking for signs of forced entry, deputies checked doors and windows. Nothing. Knowing
Oh,
that
no,
people
drop it.
sometimes
Oh, that was
involve
good, yeah.
voluntarily faking abduction to cover themselves, deputies checked Bill's bed. all her clothing was still there.
I'm getting attacked by Sojourn behind you.
Where?
Right here.
it is.
Fuck.
Dead, but so everybody else.
One clue suggested it happened outside. According to FBI Special Agent
Switching to
Joanne
Mercy.
Alan Roberts located mail halfway into the garage, and it was not taken into the house. He suspected that his wife had gone to the mailbox and never made it back into the house.
The moon base wasn't built in a day. The fuck?
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
the driveway. Deputies formed search lines.
How am I supposed to know that?
Scoured the 150-acre farm.
Reaper behind. He's dead.
Or what happened?
I'm trying to get
Dude,
to you, bro.
I'm dead. There's no way.
Multiple searches. They found nothing. The best chance for a new would be additional ransom.
Oh God, bro. Can't kill her.
I got killed by Moira.
She's in the sky
Moira's-
forever.
Moira's just
Never
throwing
come
stuff.
down?
No,
What is
you
this
don't
shit,
have to.
They also installed
But Moira can throw a little ball in the air and it'll hit you from a million miles away and do fucking 100 damage. So,
the FBI would be ready.
Jet, please.
Later that night, the phone rang.
Hello?
It was coming from a nearby payphone.
No, just governor. I'll do whatever you want.
Deputies headed toward the source of the call. It sounded like the same man called her. He said Bill was safe, for now, and he knew law enforcement was there. Robert said the caller ordered him to remove the tape of the
Mercy, come on!
crush it in the driveway. Quickly switched to the blank tape.
Holy shit.
At that time,
Fuck, that was close.
Dude, I'm just jumping at the Mercy as hard as I can. That's all I'm doing.
Almost. I feel like this Bridget is not healing. Yeah, like she is, but it just feels like she isn't.
When Shelby County deputies arrived at the payphone, it was clear. Whoever made the call was gone. By daybreak, investigators expanded their search into the East community, asking friends and neighbors when they last saw Joe, and if they noticed anything unusual.
Junker Queen, what are you doing?
No one recalled seeing or hearing from her that day.
Fucking got her.
One neighbor told investigators that it sure
Junker Queen back here, dick. Oh no, I'm dead.
but no solid clues emerged. Word of the kidnapping spread, and news stations picked up the story. Joe Birch of WMC-TV in Memphis.
Need help.
I'm trying. Bridget's leaving me behind. She's trying to come get you, I think.
A lot of people felt it must have been someone from the outside that committed this crime.
Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh my god.
Went to square dances together. They spent a lot of their time
No, no, no.
in their little community and staying away from downtown. That's what all the dangers that
Fuck!
are.
Killed me immediately.
So, I think the people in
Their healer just is like, you're the only one attacking them. Shitty ass DPS. I don't think defending's harder. I think people on defense just get shitty teams.
As the investigation's first full day drew to a close, Special Agent Overall's concerned news. 24 hours immediately following the kidnapping are critical. As more time passes, the chances of finding the victim alive diminish rapidly. On the second day, community members gathered to show their support and offer prayers for those facing penalties.
The same fallback, but
Investigators turned their attention to the most likely suspects.
In a case like this, we always look at the family members and relatives, people that are closest to the
I'm
victim
fucking falling
first,
back.
and then work the circle outwards.
They needed to start with the
Oh shit.
Alan Roberts.
The fuck?
It was possible he had harmed Bill, then used an accomplice to make the ransom call.
Good. That's good for us.
It is always difficult when family members realize they are suspects. Authorities had to ask the worried husband to take a polygraph test.
Soldier
It
ult.
was an unexpected request, but Alan agreed. A polygraph measures the subject's physiological reactions while answering questions. The subject reviews all of the questions before the test, so there are no surprises.
Use her ult on me, bro.
We're commonly called a lie detector test. The polygraph does not actually detect lies. It only detects whether the subject is exhibiting the characteristics most people exhibit when lying. Spikes in heart rate, perspiration, blood
Fuck! I
pressure,
died.
and respiration. While polygraph results are rarely admissible in court, many investigators find they point them in the right direction.
It's putting in work now.
The examiner asked Roberts questions unrelated to the case to establish a baseline for truthful responses. Then he asked questions about his relationship with Joe.
Oh man, they have a fucking
The
Reaper.
day she disappeared. The examiner then
Fuck, I died for you, Bridget.
to determine if Roberts appeared to be deceptive on the questions about the case.
She got the Reaper, I think.
In his
So
opinion,
that was worth it. Oh,
Alan
you did.
Roberts answered all of the questions.
She got someone there, so.
Alan was
Hell
sure
yeah, and she killed
this
him
was the
mostly.
end.
Worth it.
But
Totally
agents
worth it.
knew the test results were not always accurate. They could not eliminate him yet.
Jesus Christ.
To check Robert's story,
Seriously?
the FBI wanted to find Sam Wagner, the man he allegedly
Ain't going out
Get the
like
fuck out
that.
of here.
Ain't going out like that.
We thought Sam Wagner may have
Get the
come
fuck outta
into
here,
this
bro.
area, and because of their financial
This is our map.
backings and holdings that he may have kidnapped Bill Roberts for the money that they had.
What?
They had a substantial amount of money.
Alright, hold on.
Agents checked FBI databases and nationwide DMV records, searching for anyone named Sam Wagner.
The fuck was I?
In several states, FBI agents interviewed men of that name, but eliminated each
Level
as a
20.
suspect.
Alan Roberts' story became more suspicious
22.
when Sam Wagner became
What?
an unknown
Alright, what else do
individual
you
that we
need?
couldn't locate,
No
and
more
it
arcade?
became more apparent to us that
No,
Alan
not
Roberts
arcade. I
could
just need to
possibly
get
be
2
behind the
wins.
kidnapping.
There's a DPS quick play.
If Alan did do
And
something
then 12
with
team
his
kills,
life,
that's it.
perhaps the couple's phone
Alright,
records
well,
and banking statements would reveal
let's
a
see if
clue.
Quick Play's working yet.
Yet investigators uncovered only evidence of a normal life spent in a small town, with no sign of contact with anyone suspicious, and no record of Doe spending money after August 7th. No leads were panning out. Eventually, they came to believe Joe Roberts was dead.
After approximately 2 to 3 weeks of being unable to locate the victim, that was more than likely going to end up being a homicide. I requested through my supervisor that we bring in Shelby County Sheriff's Department into the investigation to make it a joint investigation.
If it were a murder, it would be prosecuted in state court. The team returned to the Roberts house.
The second search of Alan Roberts' property was done more in a forensic frame of mind, where we were looking for blood spatterings in the house as well as in the barn.
Again, Roberts cooperated. He would do anything. Forensics technicians from the FBI and the Sheriff's Department processed the buildings, looking for any evidence of a murder, cleanup, or disposal of a body. They also gathered hairs and carpet fibers from Alan's truck to compare to any evidence recovered later. The painstaking search lasted 2 full days. Alan Roberts grew more frustrated that law enforcement had to devote so much time to him as a suspect. He was wearing down. And the real kidnapper was out there, somewhere. In 1992, the Shelby County Sheriff's Department and the Memphis FBI searched Alan Roberts' farm and its buildings for any sign of his wife's possible murder. Roberts had passed a polygraph, and now none of the items on his property tested positive for blood. Yet no other suspects emerged, and investigators had developed circumstantial evidence that implicated Roberts. Although several witnesses had seen Roberts that day, his confirmed alibi only accounted for about 5 hours. Authorities knew that left plenty of time to get rid of a body. Also, some members of the Indian community gave statements claiming Alan Roberts had acted in a suspicious manner following Doe's disappearance.
Oh, it said we were in and then it took us out.
People within the community felt he did not openly grieve for the loss of his wife. He was socializing shortly after her kidnapping. That both him and his wife were members of a square dancing group, and within a couple of weeks,
It said we were in and then it didn't put us in
square
one.
dancing group with various partners.
What?
News anchor Joe Birch observed Roberts' lack of emotion during media coverage.
When somebody's wife disappears, you'd expect to see a level of emotion. And we just didn't see it in Alan Roberts. He was just kind of calm, cool, and collected and very direct.
Oh.
And there wasn't
Okay,
a lot
this is
of
it this time.
teary-eyed emotional appeals that we see
Okay.
in kidnapping cases.
Investigators kept watching Roberts as he
Yeah, I
tried
got a
to
call.
carry on with his life, struggling with the frustration of not knowing where
Yes.
his wife was and being the only suspect in her disappearance.
I need to win.
Yet they saw nothing that
Need to
led them
win.
to Joe Roberts.
I need to win.
Let's see.
I
Oh,
need 2 wins. No, Heather didn't come by today. I gotta text her back.
In
Fuck.
September, the man with the Asian accent resurfaced, now saying Alan wasn't off.
The kidnapper began calling people in the East community, stating that Joe Roberts was still alive.
you got 30 seconds.
Many of the phone calls indicated Alan was part of the scheme to kidnap his wife. It was extremely frustrating because he never gave specific points to drop money.
Several of the people who talked to the kidnapper had caller IDs on their phones, so agents traced the calls to phone booths
It's
on
like
a
she wants to
well-traveled
see
road.
Kim Sunday,
Yeah, we're gonna
and
lose.
Dad
He
has
would
like
go to the phone booth immediately, and
You
of
said you
course,
wanted
the individual who was making the phone call was already
There's no one
gone.
here.
Other people had
we
already
have no tank.
used the phone. We would check the phones for possible
not gonna be here.
fingerprints, and there
He'll be at
was
work.
never any evidence to tie an individual to that phone.
Each of the calls were made within a few miles of the Roberts house, a significant risk of a small community buzzing about the case.
Fuck. Well, that's it.
This boldness suggested
I
that
died
the
real
call
fast,
was
bastard.
familiar enough to be inconspicuous in public,
I
and
killed
that he
2
considered
people. How the
himself
fuck did
beyond
anybody
the
die?
No one else was there. It's you and Hannah.
Something solid. Alan Roberts took things into his own hands, offering a reward for Doe's safe return, and announcing he disconnected the FBI's recording and tracing equipment from his phone, so the kidnapper could call freely. On October 8, 1992, 2 months after Doe disappeared, the kidnapper called Alan Roberts again. He told him to drive to a payphone at a country store a mile away.
People are hilarious, bro. You see that shit?
Roberts hurried to the store.
Yeah.
Once again, he was on his own, with no corroborating witness to prove what was happening. The phone was already ringing when he arrived.
Sebastian's just killing everybody by
I
himself.
want to watch the game. That's the reason I want to go. It's not,
Get his
it's not for
wife back. Months after
Damn it.
abducted
Surgery got it.
65-year-old Joe Roberts.
No one's doing anything. Oh, it's 4v5 right now, that's why we don't have a tank.
The man with the Asian accent said Doe was alive and still with him.
Ah!
He asked
Fucking
Roberts for the
Stormhorn
name
like
of the
fucking hit every shot.
someone Alan trusted the kidnapper could contact. Roberts suggested Charles Lord, a leading church member and friend of the family. The caller said he would be in touch about where to bring the ransom money. Then he hung up. Charles Lord, the man Roberts picked to be his intermediary, was a civil servant and treasurer of the local church. He made a public appeal to the kidnapper on Alan Roberts' behalf, asking the man to call him and finally give specific instructions for a ransom drive. They all wanted to get Bill back. More calls from the kidnapper came to Charles Lord and others in the community, but still no details exchanged.
Play the game.
In November,
That was fucking sick, bro. See that shit?
Charles
Like,
Lord
did?
called
Yeah,
investigators to his home.
I climbed to the top of the building and killed the Mercy.
Special Agent Joanne
Now we got a
Overwatch
tank.
finally
It's
made
over.
a direct link to the kidnapper.
Charles Lord stated that late at evening he heard a car out on his coast. He walked down to the mailbox. There was a letter placed in his mailbox, which was a kidnapping ransom letter.
Investigators were glad to have physical evidence. Fingerprints, hairs of the body.
They're coming for your turf, bro.
Provide a link to the kidnapper. But by the time they got to it, they found the evidence taken.
Dude, I can't believe he ran right into it. That's insane.
Several people before we were called in and obtained the letter. So there was quite some fingerprints on the letter before we got it.
Lab examiners checked all of the prints, determining they belonged to
It took too long, but I got it.
handle the letter. Nothing to lead them to the kidnapper. The message was no help either. The ransom had been lowered, but still, no instructions for its drop. It seemed the kidnapper was playing games.
Destroyed the turret.
In case he contacted Lord again, agents set a trap.
Our office set up surveillance on his mailbox using a hidden camera, which was literally placed in a birdhouse close to the mailbox.
If the kidnapper dropped off another note, they'd have him on tape. Agents also installed wiretap and recording devices on Lord's telephone.
Oh shit.
They still had no real evidence against Alan Roberts. But a new suspect was developing. Charles Lord began taking an active role in the investigation, often stopping by the sheriff's office to check on their progress. The deputy became suspicious.
Kicking ass, bro.
He seemed too interested. Their suspicion deepened because of the peculiar nature of the phone calls he claimed he got from the kidnapper.
Charles Lord stated he received several phone calls from the kidnapper. He did say that he talked with Joe Roberts, which was unusual.
I love making the healers heal each other. It's so funny.
But agents never got paid for the call.
Yeah.
But every time he received a telephone call, it appeared that our equipment didn't work.
Oh.
Over the next
I need 2
Lord
wins,
reported
and this
another
looks like a
ransom
win to me right now.
and one of the
Oh, wow.
dogs placed in his mailbox.
I got my ults.
Agents recovered no evidence from the item. and hoped their
This
captor
Farah's kind of
kidnappers.
dealing damage now.
They had plenty of the regular mail carrier. When the tape got to where the kidnappers should be,
Got her.
it went blank.
When the equipment that was placed at Charles Ward's residence continued to fail, I just thought we had poor
Fucking
equipment.
annihilated.
Eventually, it became apparent that somebody was tampering with it.
I hope so.
Agents suspected the interference came from Charles Lord.
Yeah, little bitch.
Then the victim's
I'm
husband,
dead.
Alan Roberts,
Oh man, that was
reported a
nice.
strange encounter with Lord.
Oh, they're gonna push it for a second here, maybe.
He said the night before at the Eames Community Center, Lord summoned him to a private meeting. Alan was surprised when his friend offered to help get Joe back for a price.
Alan Roberts told
God,
the
you son of a
that
bitch. God.
that he had underworld
Why'd you
contacts
ult
and
me?
that there was
Resurrected him.
information available if Charles could get some money to pay for it. Also, Alan advised at that time that Charles Lord was holding his gun.
Yeah.
Got it.
It was clear Lord was somehow
I did more
involved,
damage.
but investigators needed more than suspicion.
Let me play the
They
game.
needed
Damn it.
evidence.
That's bullshit.
Going somewhere?
On March 4th, 1993, 7 months after Joe disappeared, there was another twist in the case. Memphis news anchor Joe Birch received a call at his
What
I
office.
feel like I had better ones.
You did. You had 2 better ones. That
Never
made no
recorded
sense.
a telephone conversation before, but I decided that I would record
Yeah,
this
Mom's like
conversation
watching a stream and she's like
to
listening to
call
music.
set off and trigger in my mind that
Oh
this
yeah.
could be the same
And then she's like,
individual
oh, yeah.
hold on a
making an honest
second.
call to the Joe Roberts case. And I tried to get the man to stay on the line.
Did you just
for
say
as long
mom
as he would
or
stay.
mother or
As Birch spoke to the man with the Asian accent, he tried to elicit details as to who the caller
yeah.
was and what happened to
And she's like,
Joe.
yeah, so I listen to lyrics and
When Birch tried to set up a
maybe
ransom
sad.
drop,
Oh my
the
god.
caller hung
If
up.
he wants to like talk to me about
Hello?
things.
No,
I'm here for
it's
it.
okay. It's really sad. I don't think they're that bad.
Directly into my boss's office.
I don't know. What
We
you get
immediately called the FBI at the Shelby County Sheriff's Department.
Sure, you say something about
Investigators agreed with WMC TV airing the tape, hoping it might flush the kidnapper out. It worked. The kidnapper called back. He was angry they aired the tape and demanded no more coverage. But this time, Joe Birch
I
got
got
him
the
to do
expert
what no one
veteran
else had.
title. I've won 1,750 games. Competitive mode.
Agents and sheriff's inspectors staked out
Dude, I
the
can't
job
even win
location,
fucking
ready to
20
grab the
with 2
caller
different.
who had eluded them for so long. As instructed, a reporter from WMC TV drove to the spot with $80,000 in cash.
Anyone will win is a team.
Everyone
Yeah.
waited, hoping.
I was hitting those shots too. Like in the beginning, I killed like 2 people right off the bat.
But the kidnapper never showed.
Yeah, that was a good match.
One more disappointment in a frustrating investigation. Other deputies observed Charles Lord was home the entire time. Weeks passed with no movement on the case.
I'll find my own path. Then, in June 1993, the kidnapper arranged another trap. He called two of Doe's nephews and told them to bring the ransom money to a local motel. Soon, the elusive kidnapper finally would service.
I got the weapon charm on my freaking Overwatch
In
weapon.
June 1993, investigators working the Doe Roberts
I like the weapon charms.
staked out an East Tennessee motel.
Oh, it's like a bunch.
Special Agent Joanne Overall was part of the surveillance.
Joe Roberts' nephews received a call from the kidnapper and they tried to make an arranged ransom drop. They were told to go to a motel room, which they did, but they also called the FBI. They were waiting to get a phone call or meet with somebody.
Other surveillance deputies had been unable to find suspect Charles Lord that night. As the team at the motel watched, a man
Like, should I like just like go ape shit with my freaking thing, or actually try to like aim it at them?
It was Lord.
I just put it. I don't know. However you're doing the last match worked fine. They fucking didn't know what to do. They ran right into it.
Whoosh.
Charles
Push it
Ford
real
told
good.
the nephews of Joe Roberts that he had received
Push
a
it
call from the
good.
kidnapper and that he was to show up there and get the money, and he would receive a phone call as to where to take the money.
Salt and pepper's ear.
But the nephews wouldn't give him the cash.
Damn, if you had any
Said they
salt and
wanted to
pepper,
deal with the kidnapper directly. Investigators were sure that
Pepper.
was exactly who they were dealing with.
pepper.
Yeah.
He is the only individual who had received a telephone call
It's
stating
spicy.
that he had talked with Joe Roberts,
Spice.
and now he was meeting with somebody to pick up money, but we did not have enough evidence at that time to go forward with an arrest.
But
Man, did you see the Blues
They
movie
did,
that's coming
however,
out?
increase their
no,
focus on Lord.
what?
Oh my god, man.
For kids?
To look for a
Huh?
financial
For
motive
kids?
in kidnapping.
Yeah, it's like a
FBI
musical
subpoenaed
Blues
Lord's
movie.
bank
It's like looks
We went through
and like
a
they
record
like
trying to
the
determine
new
if
guy
he
that
had loaned
is
out,
Blues gets
what his
lost
financial holdings were,
in New York.
and it became
So
apparent
freaking salt and
Charles
pepper
Ford
and like
owed
paprika and
a
shit.
lot of money
They're like,
to
I know
several
someone that can
banks,
help, and they go and find Steve
substantial amounts of money.
to go help find, you know?
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I want to watch it.
Oh no, I'm dead. I got trapped and died.
Circumstantial evidence
I
allowed
don't know where everybody else
investigators to
is.
secure a search warrant for Lord's house.
Somehow me and Junker Queen were on the point.
In late June 1993, they served the warrant, which allowed them to look for and seize any financial documents.
No, Junker
Some of
Queen.
the files they recovered revealed Lord's criminal past.
He had embezzled over $150,000 from Memphis Depot when he
Yeah, man, I
retired
know.
several years prior.
I don't like
And
bush
he had
maps.
embezzled approximately $70,000.
I just feel like the people don't know what to do on each team. It's like,
These guys are definitely all over my
As
turret
treasurer
every
of
time.
the church,
yeah,
Lord had
you might not have
access to
some.
the parish
Hanzo's like a counter to Torb in a way, because he can peek your turret real easy. Get rid of it.
Despite the find,
Watch out. Yeah.
investigators still had no direct
Yeah.
evidence of the abduction.
Yeah.
We had nothing that we could use to charge the kidnapping and murder of Joe Roberts. It was important to obtain a confession from Charles Ford because we had no body.
One agent working
Oh my god,
was
seriously?
trained in criminal profiling. Analyzing Lord's actions, he offered a behavioral
Dude, I
profile
can't.
to help
Like, what are you supposed to do against the fucking Mercy?
He suggested Lord was a manipulative, pathological liar who believed he was untouchable. The agent felt that overwhelming the suspect's ego was the only way to beat him. The plan was to bring Lord in
Damn.
for an interview and let him see what he would take.
Rico killed me so quick she ulted and machine gunned me with her knives.
Agents created numerous evidence boxes, hoping to trump Lord's belief he was above the investigation. Then, on August 25th, 1993, At the FBI's Memphis field office, investigators met with Lord and his attorney.
As Charles Lord sat in that room during the interview, I was watching him look at these boxes, realizing that he had
They
been
killed
under
my
surveillance
turret.
for a lot longer than he had anticipated, and he became very nervous.
The FBI's tactics appeared to be working. Lord eventually
Damn it.
to making
What is
some of the ransom calls.
Kiriko is just throwing at this point. She's not healing.
To keep the investigation alive for Doe's sake, but denied any involvement in her abduction.
There's Junker.
Sensing that he was ready to crack, the investigators offered him a deal.
Charles Lord was told by our office as well as the Shelby County
God.
that if he would take a polygraph and pass a polygraph, we would not look at him any further for his bail obligation. However, if he failed the polygraph, his attorney and Charles Lord agreed to further interview, interrogation, and
Damn it, Junker.
He agreed.
It's like I can't even play Lucio half the time because people don't know how to fucking heal. This Kiriko is god awful.
The polygraph examiner asked about Doe, including whether Lord was involved in her abduction. In the end, the examiner believed the polygraph results showed Lord being deceptive. Though the results could not be used in court, they meant authorities could continue questioning the suspect.
Dude, no one is getting healed by anyone else but me. It's fucking insane.
Interrogation room. FBI agents and inspectors from the Shelby County Sheriff's Department pressed the suspect, returning again and again to the polygraph results.
Golden Bow Hanzo is just too much.
Not even that good.
Huh?
It's not even that good. Our fucking tank is just dog shit.
Every time I do anything, man, I die to him.
No, our tank is doing nothing, dude. She dies immediately to everything.
He said he needed cash.
Again, the guy like saw me, boom, done.
From the church and decided to kidnap Doe for ransom.
It's ridiculous, man.
On August 6, 1992, he called the rock, posing as a property buyer named Sam Wagner,
I can't do anything.
and arranged to meet Allen. The next day, when he knew Allen was waiting at the development property, he drove by their house. Doe was bringing in the mail. He knew she would trust him.
Alan's been involved in an accident. Get in the corner, let's do it.
Wow.
Lord told investigators he planned to release Doe after he got the ransom, but she suffered a fatal heart attack in his car.
This Kiriko, what is she doing, bro?
And dumped her body at first.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
It doesn't matter. Like, you can't kill the Hanzo.
And perhaps about other details.
If her tank knew how to fucking do anything.
Overall knew they had to find the body to check his story.
Oh god, I got him!
They offered a deal.
Charles Lord agreed to tell us where Joe Roberts' body was.
My god, bro. Oh my god.
Got us.
Fucking junk
All it
rat,
takes.
man. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Lord claimed he dumped her in the Wolf River, a slow-moving river that runs 90 miles across the southwest corner of the state. The Wolf River empties into the...
I tried to stay as long as I could. I died.
Oh my god, bro. This guy is out of his world. Holy shit. Get out of the game, man. Go fucking build rockets or something. What the fuck are you doing here?
For the body and purse.
Ridiculous, bro.
Lieutenant John Yancey of the Shelby County
Undeserved.
Department led the dive in the murky river.
So easy when no one's healing. No one's tanking.
Invisibility in the river was zero. So just don't go out there.
And in the dark water, several species of venomous snakes. Adding to the challenge was the fact that the crime took place a year earlier. Any remains would be scattered
Skillless
and
gameplay
difficult to
by
find.
fucking Junkrat to play the game.
FBI agents and sheriff's deputies helped the divers by stretching a rope
Literally,
across
if
the
that
river's
Honda
edge.
wasn't there, the game would be still really
Divers
back and
held
forth
on
right
to
now.
the rope
Promise you.
and moved across its length, searching the river bottom by hand.
Normally we do an arm stand, arm over arm for a search for a body, so it's hard. So we were looking for contents in the
Gotta
purse
literally hit
and trying to
every
make sure
fucking
this
shot.
was actually the
Every
scene.
fucking shot.
So we had to bring it down to where we would, instead of doing a large arm stand, we were having to do what I call this the hand grab. That's when you just grip the bed with your hand. And that wasn't able to find everything on the bottom.
Once the divers reached the other bank, the
How do
team
I
would
check
move
my
the rope a
freaking-
foot downriver and start over.
It drops.
Anytime a diver found something, he signaled, and additional divers came in to mark and extract the item.
We found a safe that had been taken in a robbery of a cleaners, and the money had fallen out of the safe. We found the pennies on the bottom and the dollar bill, but we found no contents in her purse. So I feel like if we would have found pennies on the bottom, we would have found her makeup or a wallet or IDs or anything kind of that.
Alright, ready to go again?
In 110-degree heat, the team continued their search of every square inch.
On my second day, I was on the bridge, and a lady walked up to me and said, "I want you to do me a favor." And I said, "I'll try to give a pen." And I want you to find us something today so we can get this over with, so we can go ahead and go and get this case over with.
After 3 full days, they had searched a half-mile of the river. They believed the body would not have gone farther than that in the lowland waters.
I went to my boss, my chief, and I told him, I said, based on my experience and what we have done, she's not in here. But if you want us to continue to search, we'll search the runs in the Mississippi. We'll have you want to do it. But I can tell you right now, she's not here.
Oh man, account merge is complete.
Investigators were convinced
Look who this
lied
is.
to them, unnecessarily placing the diver.
I guess he's in a group with a friend of mine.
Special Agent Overall confronted Lord.
He added me on Discord and said trying to play
We
Overwatch
took Charles Lord out to the site.
an hour ago.
Explained to him that these divers were putting their lives in jeopardy. Needed to find the body. It didn't appear that the body was there.
The suspect had run out of lies. Now he was ready to tell investigators what really happened to Doe Roberts. After a 3-day search of Tennessee's Wolf River, dive leader Lieutenant John Yancey believed the remains of kidnapping victim Doe Roberts were not in the river.
We had searched everywhere possible, and just over the years of experience, I would have found something by now, either some bones, some makeup, or something. I said, based on my experience, if she's not in here, there the divers are, she's not there.
Investigators confronted suspect Charles Lord. Realizing they would not give up until they got the truth, Lord admitted Doe had not died of a heart attack in his car. He said he took her to his house and tied her up in the room above the garage.
That Kariko on the team we were just playing against was hitting shots, boy, with those fucking
He tried to kill
knives on me. She hit 2 headshots in a row on me.
He smothered her.
You don't even need to do that.
Lord
You
said
only need to hit,
her in his
I
backyard
think, 1
compost.
usually. 1 and then a head, like a regular shot should be okay.
Then concrete, hoping they would hasten decomposition.
Especially if anybody else.
Maybe, I feel like that whole team, like people playing, were like fucking ridiculous.
They
Yeah,
needed
this shit
to
on me.
determine if Lord was telling the truth this time, to retrieve evidence and give Doe's family the closure of knowing what happened. The sheriff's
It's
department
like the closer I am, she's like a good mid-range healer. The closer I am, the harder it is to heal, and then the further I am, the higher chance of you moving out of sight and dodging it.
Sheldon County Sheriff's Lieutenant
But if I
Ronald
throw it while I'm aiming at you, it'll home on you no matter what. But if you're behind the wall, I can't do it. It's really nice. I'm far away.
To make sure that you don't miss any evidence, to make sure you don't.
I can get both these robots from all the way over here.
After 2 hours, they pierced a shell of concrete and lime. In the space underneath, a body.
So the first thing that we came to was the hand. The rest of the body was laying flat in the grave inside on its back, face up.
It took 17 hours to completely exhume the remains, and what investigators found surprised them.
The skin was intact. The body was just such.
All right, quick play. What's going on?
Scientific test that we could run might reveal poisoning, cause of death, sexual attack, or whatever. It appeared that the actions that Mr. Lois had taken, such as the lime and so forth on top of the body, had worked in reverse, and we had preserved the body for us.
The most chilling detail was the position of the 65-year-old woman's hand.
The only thing that was out of normal position was the hand, which was up in front of her face in a defensive position with the finger spread.
It appeared to investigators she might not have been dead. She was buried.
Maybe she was still alive. Maybe she was pushing up with her hand.
Over a year after Bill Roberts disappeared, the FBI and Alan Roberts had their evidence. On October 19, 1993, Charles Lord pled guilty to first-degree murder and kidnapping. He was sentenced to life plus 25 years. Bill's husband, Alan, had endured being a suspect for months. Now, the truth out, he could finally...
She can't climb all the way up the building. What the hell?
But one challenge remains for Alan Roberts.
Now take that watch.
It's an uneven exposure. I'm trying to forget about Charles Lord.
What?
Bob knocks him in the air.
Yeah, I know. They do that to me all the time, and it drives me nuts.
Like, how can we make Bob even worse?
Door is in God's hands right now.
Mr. and Mrs. Roberts enjoyed 43 years of marriage before they were torn apart. He has faith that one day he will see her again. In July 1997, a triple murder terrified the rest of the television's family. Investigators could find no immediate suspects and no clear motive for the tragedy.
I don't understand how, like, you're like,
Metro DC police stringent
she gets
FBI.
Bob, the Widowmaker gets
They hope the Bureau's technical expertise could bring justice to the victims.
Oh yeah. Widowmaker can, if you're good at Widowmaker, you can fucking shut down the entire team. It's like actually ridiculous. We should do some 1v1 headshot matches with Widow. Why not?
At a Georgetown
I'm not
coffee
good at
shop
it.
in Washington, D.C., two employees were shot to death. Evidence
Look
of
at
the
this, I
crime
just missed the
scene
robot
pointed in
3
many
times.
different directions.
It's not even moving.
Is this a hate
I
crime,
never hit the
a
robot.
robbery gone wrong, or an act of cold-blooded
That's
vengeance
quick.
against one of the victims? I'm Jim
You
Kalski,
do like
former head of the
Smash where you're
FBI's
like-
New York office. What seemed at first to be a senseless act of violence soon grew into a
You could
crime
do
of
that.
federal proportion.
Have infinite grapple hook. Wish I was good at it though. Widow's so sick, dude.
In 1997, Washington, D.C. and its monarchs played host to thousands over the 3-day 4th of July weekend. Visitors attended Independence Day
You
celebrations.
can hit your shots, bro. Oh my god. Like, come here. Look how much damage this shit does to fucking the tanks.
It's officially over.
Maybe not the ones with armor,
The
but
Georgetown
like
section of
Roadhog.
DC was just waking up.
Let's do 100% charge shot to his head. Get that shit.
At 5:15, the day shift supervisor at a popular coffee shop arrived to prepare for the onslaught of rush hour. She was surprised to see the night manager's car in the parking lot. The shop should have been closed at 8 p.m. the previous night.
No one can hide from my sight.
She found the lights still on, the music playing, fresh pastries behind the counter.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might have to.
Yet no one seemed to be there, and the shop hadn't been thoroughly cleaned.
Back to arcade.
She checked the shift schedule to see who was working the night before.
It's working earlier. That's weird.
She headed toward the back room, searching for the collar. There, she found the slaughtered bodies of the night crew.
Oh my God!
She fled the shop and flagged down the first vehicle she saw in the city bus.
I got Beach Rat and Pool.
Driving home with police.
Like, you just had it, or you bought it?
By dawn, the DC Metropolitan Police had sealed the shop.
I have Dr. Dunkenstein in full. It's the only ones I have for him that are good. I have Firework too.
Found by the front door did not match the souls of any of the victims or the day managers.
Krampus is sick.
I got Changa, Beaky.
3 employees were killed by multiple gunshots.
King Jameson too, I like that.
Night manager Katie Mahoney, age 24. 18-year-old Aaron David Goodrich. And Emery Allen.
Beach pretty good too, though.
The victims had apparently been caught in the middle of their cleanup routine sometime after closing at 8 p.m.
That King Jameson one, what's that?
Was apparently
The
still
concussion
holding
mine looks sick. It's like a jewel encrusted concussion mine.
Detective James Trainham, the wanton violence seemed like an act of personal
Fucking
vengeance.
gun. Look at the gun, bro, for King Jameson.
When I first learned of how the bodies were positioned,
It says J-Nug. What does that mean? That's sick, though. J-Nug?
One of the initial theories was it was
Junk Nug?
that she had a fight with the boyfriend.
Juggernaut.
The other two were in the back room, giving them some privacy. She had gone to the back, followed by the boyfriend, and he exploded.
Yeah, what was the switch
and shot them as they tried to come to her assistance.
The pirate one's cool weapon looks good.
Slugs from a 380 semi-automatic were collected from the floor.
Dude, junk
In the
food
ceiling
is
of the
sick.
safe, they discovered one of 3 slugs from the 38 revolver.
Like a real asshole when you're playing with junk food.
Multiple shots from 2 different guns suggested at least 2 guns.
Yeah, you're like an asshole. You're
Detective
pissing
Trainham now
everybody off.
theorized that it might have been a robbery gone horribly wrong.
I love the Jolly Rancher, like the
When we found out that there were 2 guns and that there was a shot to the ceiling above the safe, which is typically a warning type shot. And that's when we started looking at commercial robbery.
the trigger has like a
Now,
lollipop
was
that
it
sticks
totally
out of it.
conclusive that made it a robbery? No, absolutely not.
If it was a robbery attempt, the gunmen had likely panicked since they left empty-handed. The cash drawers were untouched, and there were no signs that the safe had been tampered with.
Too bad, I wish it wasn't in the game.
The receipt showed that one of the employees purchased a pound of coffee at 8:40.
I like Reaper's Rat King skin.
Which meant they were likely still alive 40 minutes after the shop had closed.
I like Reaper skins. It's look, I think a lot of them look too like
Detective spoke to one witness who stopped by the shop at about
samey.
9:15.
A lot of it, and a lot of it's like I don't know.
He saw the 2 men.
Yeah, Dracula could have looked really
The door
like,
was
way
locked,
cooler than it does.
assuming it was closed. Several other would-be customers told detectives that they had visited the store
My
moments
favorite's
later
Rat King,
at around
for sure.
9:30. Then at 9:30, he had actually two
That's what I
groups.
mean. He has a skin called Rat King.
Walk up to the front door. The door was unlocked. They walked right on in. They looked around. They could see that
I like
the store was in
Masquerade.
the
I
process
think
of being
Masquerade
cleaned
is
up,
cool.
but there was nobody there. So they figured that people were in the back, and they
What your
left.
favorite Echo
So we
skin?
figured, based on that sort of information, that the murders occurred between 9 to 10
on it.
Yeah, the weapons are cool, but fucking, I don't know. The skin is
station
kind of bad.
manager told the detective that when she arrived in the morning, the front door was locked. The back door had been locked as well.
Echo, I'm saying, what's your favorite Echo skin?
There was no way
Echo,
to
I wish I
lock
could play Echo.
without
I wish I was good at the game, sorry.
If it was an inside job, she had a good idea who it might be. One of the first things she told us about was an ex-employee who had been fired just a few weeks before that. He had a drug habit.
Really?
He was a shift manager,
fucking
so
stealth
he had
one is
access
sick.
to the safe, to the alarms. The night after the theft, Katie noticed a discrepancy in the cash drawers on his shift.
I like Surf's Up.
I have one of her like robotics again.
She tracked the loss to a single employee and fired him.
The one I think you're talking about. Maybe not that one, but the other one.
It's Carico time.
Against the man, and he agreed to pay back what he took over time. Police interviewed the ex-employee at his Georgetown home. He explained that
Torp's kind of hard to attack on this map. You might get lucky. There might be a ferret or something you can fuck up.
Claimed to harbor no bad
This choke is so narrow.
Investigators photographed the soles of his shoes to compare
Maybe
against
if we have a tank with some balls. Nope, we got a tank queen.
They provided no match.
I don't mean literally.
He said he was out of town at the time of the murder.
No, I want the bigger chesties.
The viciousness of the slaves became clearer at the autopsy. Katie Mahoney had been shot 5 times.
To attack.
Emily Allen Edwards had been shot 3 times.
Bastard.
Aaron David Goodrich had been shot once. The bullet piercing both
Oh, everything's popping off early.
Blood removed from the victims confirmed that 2 weapons. The unsolved murders riveted public attention.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
The owners of the coffee shop chain offered a $50,000 reward for information leading to the killers. Calls war. Some believe
like that teleport, bro.
Against minority victims. Others claimed it may have something to do with
saved your ass.
Get out of here.
At the White House. What seemed more
Like
likely
that
was that
turret
one
I
of the
just threw down.
Yeah.
who was double-crossed after giving access to the killers.
Where's Widow? She said I need healing.
The fact that no money was taken did increase the number of possible theories as to why and exactly what happened inside the store. But I think that
guys, I got it.
once we did look into the background of these employees, once we found out what type of people they were, that began to eliminate a lot of the theories. To help focus the investigation, the detective called on his friend from the FBI Washington Field Office, Special Agent Brad Garrett. Over the years, Detective Training had come to rely on Agent Garrett's expertise.
I've had a lot of experience in analyzing crime scenes, doing victimology, studying offender characteristics. And so it's sort of like another set of eyes looking at a scene. There's nothing magical about it, but that's my opinion, and ask me initially to come.
We're gonna get you up.
The next day, investigators returned to the coffee shop and searched for more clues. They noted the store had no security camera, and its alarm had not been breached by the crime.
Did you go?
No, showed no signs.
Someone just ran for their life.
I think he died right at the beginning of the fight.
The investigators tried to piece together events with what little they knew.
I didn't want to do that, but whatever.
They figured the crew was still cleaning the store just after 9:15. That's when the killer was first day. The gunman probably hustled the group at the back windows to be safe. This is where they had apparently lost control of the situation.
Oh, poor Reinhardt. You get countered by one move. That's sad. He ulted and I just threw a grenade at them and they got right back up. So ridiculous. You're gonna have to change that. That's not fair.
Shots of the sea definitely closed his face.
Yeah, I gotta stay back.
Probably only increased everyone's panic, resulting in this triple tragedy. Investigators concluded that robbery, not murder, was likely the gunman's initial intention. They also believe the perpetrators had robbed before.
Damn it!
It's fairly rare in robbery situations where they kill hidden patrons, employees of a store. So I wasn't really looking at groups that killed other people. I was looking at groups that came in, guns drawn, were ready to commit violence if they needed to commit violence. So, and again, that's not uncommon for people in robberies, obviously, with their guns out. But typically people that will rob a commercial facility like this coffee store will typically target similar types
of that headshot.
But the scenario presented few clues to the killer's identity. Investigators overlooked answers made to the shot. Behind the counter, Detective found Peyton Mahoney's.
Hopefully we can do something still. Nope. Bob can kill everybody by himself. I didn't think Bob was
to apologize to
gonna fuck my world up.
Detectives learned that Katie had reprimanded the employee for his less than professional appearance a few days before she was killed. The man said that he bore no grudge against Katie.
It tickles.
He explained that she was sensitive and might have felt concerned that she'd been too harsh, but he didn't feel that.
Bitch.
Investigators confirmed he was with friends when the murders took place. It was enough. Yeah. Detective training quarter store.
Damn, I tried though. I tried as soon as I threw it.
Someone else the store at 2 a.m.
We found out that the pastry guy comes with his delivery. When he arrived there that morning, he just assumed that the door was locked. He used his key, pushed the part and closed it and locked it behind. And that's how come when the shift manager got there, all the doors were locked.
The pastry delivery explained why the front door
focused a little bit on Lucio and Junker Queen. It's still getting people I can see every once in a while hitting someone.
The murder was still in the loose. On July 7, 1997, 3 employees had been shot to death in a Georgetown coffee shop. A reward offered by corporate headquarters to local businesses with information grew to $100,000, the largest real crime in DC.
No, Nick. Come back up. Okay.
The heavily publicized reward induced dozens of false claims. Special Agent Brad Garrett was chasing rumors as part of the job.
Bob.
One thing you have to do in any of these cases is you have to keep a lot of
balls. How do they get near the payload?
So while we're looking at the backgrounds of the victims, disgruntled employees that have been fired, we're also looking at robbery groups. We're also talking to robbery homicide.
Let me win, guys. Come on.
About what cases they've had. Is there anybody that sort of fits this genre of what happened?
5 more meters.
Despite their efforts, they found no leads after 2.5 months. Then on September 27, 1996.
Damn it! I tried, Lucio.
Detectives received an anonymous call.
God sakes, bro.
The caller claimed that the coffee was involved in the shooting. One was named Carl.
Dude, this fucking McCree is dicking me.
Described him as thin, mid-20s, with brown skin.
Help.
He said Carl lived on Gallatin Street, described the location where he lived, and he said he lived there with his mother, his wife, and his child, and that they drove a car that was a different color blue. He said if anybody was telling you anything
We're gonna
else,
lose
they're
the
wrong.
last 5 feet.
The man promised to call back. Investigators checked the
Jesus, so
EMV
much damage.
and assembled a list of all the cars on Gallatin Street in Washington, D.C. On the 1200 block, they found one registered to a man named Carl Cooper. The car was listed as blue. A criminal background check revealed that 28-year-old Carl Cooper had a record of commercial armed robbery suspected murder.
Damn it.
Carl Cooper and his associate robbed 2 convenience stores in Prince George's County, Maryland in January 1989.
Freaking Moyer old, man. So goddamn stupid.
Cooper's associate was later found shot. Cooper was the prime suspect, but police never found enough evidence to prove his guilty partner.
Well, Bob's ready to come out too, so it's GG.
His criminal record, coupled with the anonymous caller's statement, made Carl Cooper the prime suspect in the coffee shop triple homicide. Investigators needed to find out more. Special Agent Brad Garrett secured a warrant to establish a trap and trace on Cooper's home phone.
A thin registered trap and trace would give you incoming and outgoing telephone numbers only. You do not hear what goes on the line, but it records every time you dial a number out. It shows up on the screen. Every time someone calls you, it shows up. And it shows the duration of the call. So what that did, obviously,
Eva, holy shit, bro. Just completely on me.
No, Moira's not even healing on their team. Their Moira's just attacking. 7k damage and 10k healing.
Hello?
Like, you don't even have to fucking try with Moira. So easy.
Gather more information on Cooper and those visiting.
No! Bro, how did I get body blocked there? Explain it. Let's see it, fucking game.
Yeah. I can't win one more game, Tiffany.
We put up a very discreet roll cam outside his house. Where
it's fucking possible.
Shoot 24 hours a day.
Everybody's so fucking retarded.
To see, obviously, who's coming and going, what hours does he keep, what is his routine, what cars does he get into, who comes to visit him.
Agents didn't need to court since he was public surveillance.
Are you doing anything?
They monitored Cooper around the clock and created a videotape record of everyone entering and leaving the house.
About to do homework. Why?
They identified his child.
You make Tiffany a cup of rice?
The surveillance was not limited to his home.
Yeah. Just 1 cup.
Moira is busted. Moira players are such fucking
losers. Throughout the city.
She's just sitting next to me eating poofs.
Carl Cooper visited the barber shop where his alleged accomplice worked.
Alright. Me too.
Investigators needed to somehow confirm if the barber had been involved in a coffee shop. They hoped to trap and trace on his phone to tell them more.
At this point, we're just trying to figure out who this guy is in the barber shop and what
The
is
last
his
death man
relationship
right there was
with Carl.
like,
And
just
had he
Eva
committed
just.
robberies with Carl. So we did a background on him.
I have so much more respect for fucking Mercy players than Moira players. Moira players are like literally the lowest of low in this fucking game.
Along with other individuals, they committed robberies.
You play Moira like you're straight fucking losers. No other way around it. You play fucking real class. Real character. And besides fucking auto aim bullshit and constantly healing, constantly doing damage without having to fucking aim at anything. You're such a fucking loser. Easiest character to play.
She said that Cooper, the barber, and her boyfriend at the time were all friends before her boyfriend was
I got the
killed.
stupid voice line, I think, now.
Now she only
Let's
kept in
go
touch with the barber.
Apparently, if you don't
since she
claim it,
believed
though,
Cooper was
you'll
responsible
get credit
for
toward the next thing.
death.
So.
She also knew Cooper's wife, and explained how she helped him with his crimes.
Got 4 hours to like that skin.
Carl Cooper's wife purchased weapons illegally for him. One was a 9mm handgun. His wife used a driver's license with a maiden name and an old address, so the 9mm couldn't be traced back to her husband, Carl. Carl's accomplices used their girlfriends in the same
3 hours
way.
ago, I got my last reward. So.
The girlfriend was extremely cooperative. She was still interested in bringing closure to his case. And she gave us even more background on Carl Cooper and his associates. She told us about a third person who was working with them during the summer of 1997 committing robberies.
Investigators placed Carl
Anything to
Cooper
drink
at
from
the third branch
McDonald's?
office in Vegas.
Soda.
He was a small-time crack dealer. If he in fact knew anything about the murders, his blatant criminal activity made him a liability to Cooper. Authorities planned to arrest the dealer after a series of undercover drug buys and force him to come clean about the murder suspect. But it would take weeks, perhaps months, to establish trust and purchase enough crack to charge him with felony drug trafficking. If they arrested him before that, the charges would not be stiff enough to leverage his cooperation.
I think Sukutan's better than Athleisure.
Until then, investigators had no evidence to arrest Carl Cooper for the coffee shop triple homicide. And as time passed, Cooper would be more difficult to get to since he had insulated himself with so many. By the end of July,
Why can't I get Tampopo?
over a year had passed since 3 employees at a Georgetown coffee shop had been shot to death. The FBI and DC Metro Police believed that 29-year-old Carl Cooper and at least one accomplice were responsible. But investigators still had no direct proof. To find it, they pursued Cooper from all directions, tracing his calls, watching his house, and surveilling his associates. Despite their relentlessness, Cooper remained
I think
just
the
out
best
of
laugh
reach.
in the game is Arissa's.
But investigators did learn that Cooper knew he was a suspect, according to FBI Special Agent Brad Garrett.
Let's look at it.
As you move into these
Look at her
cases,
last
further and
Say
further
emote.
Emotes. Yeah.
on the street, they want you to get back
The
to
ways of Jones, yeah.
if they're out on the street. And they
Imagine
did.
you
I
kill
mean,
somebody
he
and
knew
you do that.
in fairly short order that the police and the FBI were taking a look at it.
The FBI and Metro DC police were not the only agencies investigating Cooper. In nearby Prince George's County, Maryland, Sergeant Joseph
guys in a
McCann
robot
was
laughing at
investigating
you.
Cooper for the attempted murder of a police officer. The sergeant was working with a female informant who also wanted to tell the FBI what she knew about Cooper.
The informant and Mr. Cooper had
How do I get out of
several
this
armed
room?
robberies together, which is the reason why the informant was in jail for armed robbery at the time.
What?
So she knew him very well.
Investigators interviewed her at a prison in Pennsylvania. Though she had no direct knowledge of the coffee shop murders,
I don't think I had
she knew
these.
firsthand how Cooper operated.
I think I had this on my Xbox.
The woman told about a
I
pizzeria
got General and
robbery
Monk.
they committed in September
I
1996.
got Avatar and Spirit on my
Cooper was the leader.
Fist.
She was the driver of the stolen getaway car.
I think Monk was cool.
Cooper's friend, the barber, and the woman's boyfriend at the time were also in on the job. She said that Cooper carried 2 guns into the restaurant that night, as he usually did. His job was to shoot anyone who didn't obey orders. No gunfire was needed that night. They collected the cash drawer and wallets.
The fucking golden gun for Lucia's Halloween skin, the satyr skin, looks insane.
The informant wasn't finished.
So
He
she
told
wasn't
investigators
seasonal.
about another
Damn,
robbery
I don't
shortly
know
after the
I'm
pizzeria
not
heist,
gonna wear that
when
any
Cooper
other
had
time.
fired his weapon.
You're not gonna wear Seder any other time?
I don't think
That
so.
I think Seder's one of his
carried a
coolest fucking
9mm
skins. Seder's from
Halloween
World of
suit?
Warcraft.
revolver.
Is it?
Yeah,
The
man.
barber drove to
Fucking
get
Seder's
it.
everywhere.
Oh man, it's a Halloween
Their
skin.
plan was to rob couples parked in
I might buy
Avondale
it.
Park.
It says
I've
Halloween
played.
skin, but it's fucking a Seder is.
He has no other cooler skins.
Your guy looks like Xavius from fucking.
Oh, I can't buy it. It says sometimes available in shop, but it has a price next to it.
Cooper was unaware that the man he
Just
attacked
spend the
was a
$20
multi
you spent on
Maryland
the game
officer.
on this.
Well, it should be fucking in the shop soon. I mean,
Cooper fired twice, hitting him once.
Right.
Halloween's coming.
So I'm afraid to
The
buy
informant
something,
said
and
that
then like,
Cooper had
oh,
told
now
her
there's a
about it the
bundle.
next day.
I got it for
And the news
100
revealed
more,
the
and I
man
got
had
all the
shot
other
some
things with it.
off-duty police
Of
officers.
Thanks.
Fortunately, the officer survived the attack.
Mercy's night skin in the leak
A
shop
check
is
of
sick
police
though.
reports confirmed
What's
everything
going
the
on, man?
informant
It
had
just told
said.
me that like it was completed, and now it's like now you're 26 million in queue.
Special Agent Brad Garrett had
Like,
every
wait,
reason to believe her.
Which is
Her level of
160,000
detail
in migration queue.
she was able to lay out when it happened, where it happened, what time it happened, who participated, even the interaction between the robbers and the victims that we knew about obviously through the victims had told us during the robbery. So she was really a pot of gold in this case.
The information demonstrated that Cooper wasn't just a violent criminal. He was the leader of a band of robbers. The informant had provided facts that the FBI could build a case around.
What level are you in the
She was basically the first bit of information that, in my mind, in the
22.
prosecutor's mind, it really started fitting a RICO case or a racketeering case.
About to unlock the
where you've
pizza.
got a group that's committing
shit.
violent acts.
It's the best souvenir in the
interstate,
game.
robbing commercial facilities.
Hey, go to your
And
statistics.
so
How
we
many
saw
eliminations
through
you got?
her the real possibility of putting together a federal RICO that would include coffee store.
20,442.
Building a racketeering case that proved Carl Cooper was the leader of a criminal organization meant
Played a
outlining
lot
the
on the
facts
console.
in detail.
I have
The
170
FBI
million.
secured a warrant to wiretap Cooper's phone.
I have
Now they can capture
9,077.
conversations, not just phone numbers.
How many hours you have played?
As part of the warrant, they also cloned
242.
Okay.
Anytime someone paged Cooper, the agent's pager would
This
also
is 99 on mine.
With everything in
242.
place.
Okay.
Detective training hoped to stimulate conversation.
20,442.
Okay.
They began by inquiring on the whereabouts of the 9mm handgun purchased illegally by Cooper's wife.
Yeah.
Well, we knew that his wife had made that purchase.
What's your healing done?
In 1996. So what we did was we went out to the address that she had given the gun shop when she had purchased the gun, and it turned out to be her mother's address.
That's pretty good.
As a ruse to
It's
get
5,310,000.
investigators asked the mother if her daughter still had the 9mm handgun. They told her they needed to complete a routine check of its serial number to verify whether it had been used in a crime. The woman claimed that she had not spoken to her daughter since they had had a disagreement some time ago.
1,384,860.
Investigators felt sure that she was lying.
Jesus, man.
As we were walking back to the car,
150 hours less than you, and I have 2,923,000.
Yeah, dude.
Carl's pager starts
I don't
going
play
off.
DPS. I don't play
911,
Moira.
911 behind it. And
Let's get
we
an
knew
8K DPS.
that
The fuck?
we had probably struck some kind of nerve there.
Bullshit ass
at that
character. Bullshit
I
ass
think I'm
character.
gonna get off, bro.
Alright, that's fine.
Cooper's home phone. Heard the mother call to warn
We
that
take it
authorities
right
were
here
looking for the
too,
daughter's
anyways,
gun.
because I'm here getting food.
Cooper's wife tried paging Carl, but he didn't respond.
Yeah, maybe feed Kimberly some more. Kimberly got like a big
Next,
smile on her
she
face.
called her father, panicking
Yeah,
because she couldn't find the weapon and feared that she'd be implicated in her husband's
Are you
crime.
vacuuming now? I'll leave her in there.
Carl's wife was on the cordless phone, sitting outside on the front porch, and she's on the phone to one of her relatives, hysterically sobbing about how the police are going to lock her up for this gun, that Carl's done something with this gun, and that she looked in the hiding place in the house and the gun wasn't there, so Carl must have it. And she was just going on and on and on. So then she calls Carl, and he's on his way home. He's on a cell phone on his way home. And she says, Carl, I'm going to call this police officer right now. And he's screaming at her, no, don't call. And he's screaming at her on the phone.
Can't buy him. Yeah, I don't know. The relics of the past. I noticed something funny though the other day. If you look at the player icons, let me see if you can see it. Oh, they're not in order anymore. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, Summer Games. Winter Wonderland. Yeah, go to Winter Wonderland tab. You see it?
After almost 14 months of pursuit, investigators were confident they were closing in on the suspected murderer. But Cooper was not the sort of man to sit idly by and allow himself to be cornered.
What the hell? You see that in the bottom says shop?
In September 1998, Metropolitan Washington, D.C. police and the FBI continued to pursue Carl Cooper, the alleged ringleader of an armed gang wanted in the triple homicide of 3 Georgetown coffee shop employees.
Oh, yeah.
Surveillance of Cooper's house, phone, family, and friends began to pay off for investigators. Detective James Trainham overheard an incriminating conversation between Cooper's wife and the girlfriend of one of Cooper's alleged accomplices.
So she's trying to figure out why the police are looking at Carl. And she starts what we call this guessing.
That's not a thing. I don't know.
Goes, was it for the shooting in the park? And she goes, no. Was it for the robbery of the pizza place? She goes, no. And then she says, well, what is it? And she goes,
okay, well, good. Did you see what I'm talking about, though?
The thing I told you about. The thing
go to the Winter Wonderland tab.
And the other woman brings up, you mean the coffee shop? She goes, yeah. At that point, we knew that his wife, this other woman, had intimate knowledge of all these other crimes that Carl had committed.
Using her maiden name and mother's address, investigators were already aware that Cooper's wife had purchased the 9mm illegally for her husband. Now they would turn up the pressure on Carl's wife to reveal the whereabouts of the handgun. Investigators showed up at Cooper's wife's workplace unannounced to again ask her where the 9mm was. According to Detective James Trainham, they caught her completely off guard, which was their intention.
When she saw us, it was like she hit a brick wall. I mean, just her face dropped, she began to shake, she became very nervous, and we're just very, very calm. Mrs. Cooper, we don't know why you're so upset. This is just a routine investigation.
You okay at home? Cooper's wife told them that she still had the 9mm handgun, but it was in storage in Maryland.
Good.
She agreed to turn it over to them later that evening at her grandfather's home. Close to the appointed time, FBI agents watched suspected murderer Carl Cooper removing what appeared to be a gun case from his house. Agents were not sure what to expect at the meeting with his family. Maybe it was a trap. The agent wore a wire to alert other agents parked close by if they should need assistance. As they approached Cooper's wife's grandfather's Maryland home, Cooper confronted them.
Hey, Devin.
Yo.
Yeah, man, he's about to vacuum, so I'm gonna get off before.
Sounds good.
Alright, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow if you're on.
Yeah, I'll probably be on at some
Her
point.
grandfather, the child,
What do you work tomorrow?
Work in the morning.
Since the 9mm handgun was already in plain view, investigators were legally committed to
I get off at 3.
That That type of weapon was not used in the coffee shop teller, but it was the same type used to shoot an off-duty officer in a
Alright,
Maryland
man.
park.
You have a good one.
You too, bro. Peace.
Agents sent the gun to the ballistics lab where it was test-fired and compared to the slugs removed from the wounded officer. Shallow grooves imprinted by the inside of the barrel on each of the slugs did not match. But the marks made by the weapon's ejector pin on the shell casings matched those on the shell casings collected from the crime scene. Experts determined that the barrel might have been switched or altered, but they agreed that this was definitely the gun used to shoot the officer in Maryland, according to Sergeant Joseph McCann.
Once we received that ballistic report and we confirmed that this weapon that was registered to Carl Cooper's wife was used to shoot an off-duty Prince George's County police officer, at that point we had entered into a completely different realm in the investigation. It stepped it up considerably at that point.
Though investigators had evidence against Cooper for that crime, they had little to charge him for the Georgetown triple homicide or for federal racketeering. To get to Cooper, Special Agent Brad Garrett and his team turned back to one of Cooper's alleged accomplices, a crack dealer who had been under surveillance for months.
He set up multiple crack buys for this guy, until eventually we got up to a quantity that he faced a mandatory minimum sentence in federal court. And then we arrested him. The key was to get him to help us.
Investigators would pressure him to inform on Cooper in exchange for a reduction in his trafficking charges.
1, 2, 3.
To avoid years in prison, the dealer agreed to wear a wire. He wasn't as close to Cooper as agents had hoped. But the dealer was close to another one of Cooper's alleged accomplices.
Hey,
His friend from the barber shop.
Good, good.
He called the barber to set up the money. The entire conversation was recorded on tape. The informant told the barber that police had stopped him on the street, asking questions about their involvement with Carl Cooper's triple homicide. The barber was already aware of the investigation and assured him that he had nothing to do with it.
The barbershop guy kind of whispered to the drug dealer, "Look, I know Carl did it. He called me the night before and he wanted me to go along with him. But he never called me back. I said I would, but he never called me back. And then the next morning, bam, they were dead."
Other than the anonymous call that put them on the trail shortly after the crime, this was the FBI's first real connection between Cooper, his gang, and the coffee shop homicides. Now it was the barber's turn to be taken. Agents hoped he would be the key to taking a triple murder off the streets. A year and a half after a botched robbery and triple homicide in a Georgetown coffee shop, the FBI and Washington Metro Police were closing in on a gang of suspected thieves and murderers. The barber, believed to be one of them, told an FBI informant that he had agreed to rob the coffee shop with ringleader Carl Cooper. But Cooper never called him back, so the barber figured Cooper had committed the crime by himself. FBI Special Agent Brad Garrett decided it was time to question the barber directly and find out how much he knew about Cooper.
So we thought at that point, well, the barbershop guy obviously knows something about this, but he's basically saying he would have participated but wasn't called, so he didn't participate. So we weren't sure at that point. Now, we didn't do it alone. We didn't pull somebody else in to help him do the robbery. We weren't really sure, but we then had enough that we could charge the barbershop guy.
Early in the morning, authorities followed the barber from his home and cornered him in an isolated location. Agents wanted to be certain no one, especially Carl Cooper, knew that Cooper's suspected accomplices would be taken in. The barber was arrested without incident and transported to the FBI office for questioning. once again denied any participation in the coffee shop homicide. But he did tell agents what Carl Cooper had said the night before the crime.
He told us that Carl would come to him and said, you know, I've been surveilling this coffee shop. He doesn't have any surveillance cameras. They've taken a lot of money from that. I want to hit him. He said, okay, I'll go with you.
The Barbara maintained that Cooper never called it back. And as far as he knew, the ringleader had no other accomplices. Even if the barber hadn't participated in the coffee shop murder, authorities had enough to charge him with conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Hoping for leniency, he told them what he knew about Cooper. On May 1st, 1993, he and Cooper committed their first crime together. The barber didn't have a doubt that Cooper said he would get them. They spotted an armed security guard at the DC apartment home. Cooper snuck up on him. Hey! When the guard tried to draw his weapon, Cooper shot him, then took the dead man's gun.
All runs out. So that's a murder we didn't know about. So that also was another case that was faulted.
The barber understood that stopping Cooper was the FBI's ultimate goal. He agreed to wear a wire and meet Cooper. Agents followed the barber through less populated roads after he picked up Cooper in his car. In the course of the reported conversation, Cooper expressed his rage that the authorities were on his back. He vowed to kill Agent Garrett and Detective Trent.
He also admitted that at one point he had seen Brad Garrett on the street, and he had followed him for a while, just laughing about how Brad didn't know he was followed. And so, it was unnerving. But we knew that we had to arrest Carl pretty quickly after.
Authorities weren't going to take any chances. A few days later, they decided to arrest him for shooting the officer of Maryland. They hoped a search warrant for his house to provide the physical evidence needed to tie him directly to the coffee shop site. Inside Cooper's home, officers found ski boxes, law enforcement equipment, and a variety of ammunition. But none of it could prove that Carl Cooper had murdered the few employees at the coffee shop. The FBI's last hope was to sweat it out of him. Cooper knew that all they had was evidence of conspiracy and hearsay from secondary sources. Despite 2 hours of drilling, Cooper remained steadfast in denial. Time had run out.
We did not have a good case when it comes to coffee shop. But if we charged him with racketeering in D.C., then we would be under time constraint to get him indicted and convicted. And we just didn't want to place ourselves under that constraint. So we decided that PG County had the strongest case, that they were the ones that were going to be able to hold him without letting him get out of jail and placing all of our other people in jail.
After his interview with police, officers from Prince George's County, Maryland, came to transport him to their jurisdiction. There he would face charges of shooting the off-duty police officer. But Cooper was preoccupied by the FBI's investigation. He demanded to take a lie detector test to prove his innocence. Cooper took one in Maryland, but failed miserably. That's when the money was.
I think that Carl felt that we had him in a box with coffee shop burglary, and then he was going to be charged with those, and he was going to go down. So he wanted to put his spin on it, put him in the best light possible. Of course, with him being the only person, who could he blame it on? The victim. That's what he tried to do.
Cooper actually made 3 separate confessions, each time taking more of his life. In his final confession, he claimed total responsibility for the coffee shop killing. He said he planned and carried out the robbery after spending time casing the shop. He called his accomplice the barber, but then decided he could handle it on his own. He didn't want to lose the window of opportunity after the shop closed before the crew went home. He admitted to Sergeant Joseph McCann he brought 2 weapons to the scene, which was his signature.
Carl Cooper's approach when he committed robberies was very businesslike. He was a businessman. It was not personal. If he did exactly as he said, usually you would make it out of it.
But on that night, 3 of Cooper's victims did not. At about 9:20, Katie Mahoney, Emery Evans, and Aaron Goodrich were towards the end of their cleanup. For some reason, when Cooper arrived at the shop, the door was unlocked. He ordered everyone into the back office for safety. According to Cooper, the female manager tried to escape when he fired his warning shot into the ceiling. Cooper began to lose control of the situation and of his temper. He shot her first. Cooper shot Katie 4 more times and left with nothing.
I think people were very surprised that one individual committed this act. I think it's beyond most people's comprehension that one person could go in where they're still an employee and try to commit a robbery.
He said he rushed back home, laundered his clothes, and disposed of his weapons. They were never recovered. In February 2000, more than 2 years after the triple homicide, Carl Cooper confessed to and was convicted of 48 charges stemming from that crime, as well as the murder of a security officer, the shooting of the off-duty police officer, the robbery of the pizzeria, and leading a racketeering enterprise. By pleading guilty, Cooper avoided the death penalty. He was serving a life sentence with no possibility of parole and no appeal. The body falls from the sky. To understand this tragedy, police must follow a winding trail whether it was merely an accident or something far more sinister. Each menacing clue heightens the mystery as police seek to uncover the identity of a man who kept the dangerous in this program, some of the main features. September 10th, 1985, midnight. Plane flies under the radar. Two men prepare to go around. Desperate. But they were out of options. They put the plane on autopilot. Uncertain of the dangers of the way. They left into the vast night sky. next morning in Knoxville, Tennessee, Sam Lee and his daughter went about their morning routine. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until Sam's daughter headed outside for the morning. A man strolled on their driveway. Sam's daughter called 911. Knoxville Police Lieutenant Jerry Davis.
The dispatcher called us and said we have a dead body that has parachute attached. It appears that this individual has died from a fall.
Police and paramedics arrived at the place. Paramedics confirmed the man was dead. No one in the neighborhood had seen anything suspicious. The man had fallen in the middle of the night. It appeared he had been dead for some time. His primary shoot had not been formed. His hand touched the whipcord. It appeared the emergency chute opened on its own.
We have someone who is skydiving in the middle of the night, which is very unusual. We do have skydivers. They're usually out in the open areas in daylight time. So we knew immediately that we had something that was going to be very unique.
Nothing about the situation was what the officers expected.
What we were expecting was to find an individual who had massive wounds from impacting the ground. What we found was what appeared to be very minor superficial injuries. We weren't sure why there was such a small amount of injuries in this individual.
The officers expected to see a much greater amount of blood. Wounds to the scene consisted of violent fall to the ground.
There was a cut underneath the chin, the mouth was bleeding, the nose had been bleeding, and the teeth were rearranged as if the jaw had been impacted with something very hard. But beyond that, there were no other outside physical injuries.
The officers suspected the victim wasn't from Knoxville.
He was wearing very expensive junk clothing, appeared to be things that we would say were high dollar, which you don't normally find on most area skydivers.
He was carrying several $1,000.
We started looking for ID. We found his wallet, and inside the wallet we found a driver's license that Andrew Thornton out of Kentucky, but only to find behind that another Kentucky driver's license with his picture, but with another name.
The other name was Andrew Thornton. Officers had no way of knowing which name to be behind it. But it was the next discovery that stunned Knoxville police. Inside a large black duffel bag strapped to the victim, investigators found small parcels, each containing what appeared to be a kilo of unprocessed cocaine. From the markings on the drugs, investigators deduced they were packaged outside the U.S. Neighbors were drawn to the scene and couldn't give the officers any information. No one had seen or heard anything suspicious that morning. The officers took the evidence found on the body back to headquarters to examine it. They were looking for additional clues to the parachute's identity. The man was carrying various handguns.
We start through the backpack to find a fully loaded semi-automatic 9mm plus the Derringer, which is the type of a weapon that's going to be used by someone who is either working in a deep cover operation or is a survivalist, someone who's going to have a backup weapon, which a lot of police officers carry.
The gun was sent to the lab for testing. A pair of night vision goggles were even more puzzling. They were only available to the military. There was no serial used to trace the goggles on.
He had all kinds of evidence to show that this was a really bad accident. Someone who meant to survive whatever situation he found himself in.
No names and hospitals. It appeared to be some kind of numeric code. Detective Dexter, I'm sure it was me. And inside the bag, investigators also found South African gold Krugerrands. They suspected the man carried gold so he could flee to another country and easily convert the untraceable Krugerrands to local currency. Most disturbing to the officers, however, was the discovery of Teflon-coated bullets.
Ammunition that is Teflon coated is only used to penetrate body armor, which normally is worn by law enforcement officers. These bullets are normally called top coat, and individuals who are dead set on not being captured will use that type of ammunition.
Detectives scrutinized the two Kentucky licenses. They placed calls to authorities here to determine if either was legitimate.
There was no idea by anyone in the investigative area as to who he really was. Once we found the passport, driver's license, we started trying to pull everything together to make a positive identification.
They also found a membership card to an exclusive resort in Miami. In the dead man's pocket, investigators found a key with some strange numbers on it.
Yeah, that's an N number to that's a cell number off of America. That's America.
Detectives waved and stashed cocaine.
We don't normally come in contact with 34 kilos of